ninja, hero to all. Swoops in daily, answering the call. Misfits united, we're hilarious blend. Discussing the chaos right to the end. So grab a pint, pull up a seat. The Hump Day Chin, watch a Wednesday treat. We'll chat, we'll rant, and we'll laugh till we fall. Midweek madness for one and all. It's the Hump Day Chin Wag. We're having a ball. From TV to gaming, we're covering it all. A cruise so wild, you'll never forget. With jokes so sharp, you'll break a sweat. And Germans too. This quirky crew's got laughs for you. We're breaking the news and breaking the mold. The Hump Day Chin Wag is comedy gold. Break a sweat. So breaks to the Yanks and Germans too. This quirky crew's got laughs for you. We're breaking the news and breaking the mold. The Hump Day Chin Wag is comedy gold. No, it's a group project, that's everyone's son. Bros, one no max difficulty, bro. Looks like everyone bros. Losing every argument, everyone saw bro being made. Bros, forehead must be dented, bro. Is from every race. Bro is an even more, but had enough proteins for life. Bro is a math problem, he better learn how to fight. It came out quick, bro flew out like a water slide. At least bros got the NBA genetics, bros the real missile worldwide. Bro won't be able to make your mama jokes. Bro is a collection of genetic codes. Bro can choose his head like his clothes. Everyone has a collective stake in bro. Reach out to a day, speaking of comebacks already. Bro has an equal and live from both sides of the family. KD in there somewhere, bro has every eye color there is. This senior year project gon' be to research who his dad is. They need a hand in the media for the parent-teacher conference I watched it being made. She swallowed most of his siblings, bro will have so many choices on culture day. Bro's the chosen one to destroy racism. He has a bit of everyone in him. Someone could quite literally search the empty soul that he was made in. Shut it!
Rated R for retarded.
Rated R for retarded.
That's
Speak for yourself.
So yeah, just for the audience. By the way, she is taking a few too many on the side, if you know what I mean. Live. Anyway, welcome, ladies and gents, to the 52nd episode of the Hump Day Chin Wag, which incidentally is the day before VE Day. For those people that don't know, it's Victory in Europe, where we get to feel a little bit patriotic that we kicked the fuck out the Germans. No offense, Smu.
For like 2 minutes.
2 minutes. Yeah, for about 2 minutes. But to be honest, you've been kicking yourselves for fucking far too long after that. So it's all good. It's all
Yeah,
good.
quit fighting the world, Hana. Y'all had a little help.
How about no?
Yeah, I did actually have a good conversation with one of the guys in Jay's chat the other day about obviously when the Americans actually joined the World War, and they were like, "Yeah, we were in it from the beginning." I was like,
No, we
No, we
weren't.
no, you weren't.
Nope.
Absolutely, we're not. We stayed out of it as long as we could.
Britain stood alone.
Yeah, the Americans obviously. Let's put the brass tacks on the fucking line here. Unless the Americans had joined, we wouldn't have won anyway. So hats off to the Americans for joining.
That's right. Actually, I'm Polak.
Now
So.
you started.
Yeah, you lost
we're not,
anyway,
we're
so
not,
you
not
shut the
that.
fuck up.
I mean,
The Polish killed.
Yes,
The Polish shot down more planes in the Battle of Britain than the British did.
Yes,
Fucking
in the
right,
RAF.
Polacks.
Yeah.
You started supplying us with equipment and arms 1 year after the war started on a lease lend kind of like schedule. So we would basically hire the equipment for you, and we would pay it off over a long period, which is
I think we
generally
still pay
how
it
the
off,
American
don't we?
war machine
That's not-
still
that-
works today.
That's not actually what happened in the Second World War. In the First World
is.
War, American lent us war funds, and then the British government reneged on those funds. And so when it came around to Second World War, America was like, no, you pay cash. So we paid for every piece of equipment in gold.
But that
Oh.
must have happened September 1940, not in 39, though.
There were many convoys of gold moved from Britain over to Canada and directly to America during the pre-war period and during the war.
Yeah.
In order to shore up the requirements. And a lot of that gold is still in Fort Knox.
But
That's where I was born.
That's where it's meant to be because we spent it.
fundamentally, though, guys, the Americans didn't join until 1 year into it, as in supplying ammunition, equipment, tanks, you name it. And eventually, when Pearl Harbor went down, that's when the Americans properly joined us.
Yes.
That's when the Americans went, oh, fuck, we're going to
Yeah.
have to actually fight now.
Yes.
Shocker's like,
Yes.
where did they
Well-
get the gold?
To be honest, what was happening is that we had the Great Depression going on here during that time,
Yeah.
and FDR threw everything he could in the kitchen sink to try to stimulate the economy, and it
Yeah.
didn't work. So what always stimulates the economy? War.
War.
So
War
does,
Yep.
you know, there's a lot of folks out there who in this country who think that FDR provoked the Japanese to bomb Pearl Harbor, so we had an excuse to jump into the war. I don't know if it's true or not, but I've heard
there's
that
some
theory before.
I've heard that too. Some theories saying that like he knew that it was going to happen, or at least got a sense that maybe
Wasn't
it would happen.
There was
and
some
then let it
intel
have
a few
season,
days
but
beforehand.
Didn't-
Maybe
It's theories.
Weren't the
there was some
Americans?
intel that was received that was forwarded on, and the warnings weren't heeded for what
Wasn't the Americans basically starving out the Japan whole of Japan by limiting the amount of oil that could get to the continent, to get to the island?
Not oil, but they had a sea. They had a sea blockade actually blocking the stuff that got shipped over from India.
Yeah.
And because they wouldn't lift the blockade is why Pearl Harbor got bombed. It's like, you motherfuckers, get your damn ships away.
Yes.
Always gets complicated.
Mate,
Even no matter how history teaches, or no matter how your history teacher tells you it, it's always way more complicated than you think it is, because we're humans and humans are complicated as fuck.
Listen,
Victor.
We are very
between
simple.
One at a time.
Nobody will actually ever tell you the truth, which is why you go through multiple history teachers, ask them the same thing, you get always conflicting answers, and then you compile all of them and match what overlaps. And then you get slightly closer to what actually happened.
Let Abe say.
I was just saying, what's a world war between friends?
Well,
Yeah, I mean,
That's called party animals.
I mean, you can go down the line of party animals, or you can just look at India and Pakistan right
we're
now.
segueing straight into
yeah.
subjects this week. No intros.
Straight into
Straight
World War
in,
Three.
no
Let's
lube.
go, baby.
No,
World War Three.
I'm gonna bring up the world's worst dance off.
Oh, I
Oh
love
my
this.
god. I haven't
hold
seen
on.
this. What is this?
Actual fuck.
Yes.
I don't think they're not kicking high
Oh
enough.
my god. Somebody get Miss Piggy. She would be great at this.
Are they like auditioning to be the new pope?
Yeah, but watch the guy in the background.
It's the line,
Ha!
the
The
line of
other guy's like,
control.
fuck you!
This needs more Street Fighter sound effects, honestly.
Look at his fucking eyeballs.
Yoga fire.
1,000-yard fucking stare.
See,
This is
note
the,
that they're both
Your
basically
fist, your
dressed like
mother.
peacocks.
It's the India-Pakistan version of the Maori dance.
It is.
Haka.
Yeah.
That's 100% what it is.
You need from Street Fighter 2 the Dalsim sound effects every time one of them moves.
Oh,
Yes.
that's
Yoga
fabulous.
fire.
Yoga flame.
No, not the attacks, just the sound effects of Dalsim punching.
Oh,
him.
flame!
Just Dalsim grunting in the background.
Was that actually a dance off?
It
was-
it's basically
kind
the
of,
show
yeah.
strength between the two.
I think honestly, with the way that looked is, I think we all just got served.
You're not wrong. You're not wrong. Right, let's flip to this, and then we'll go around the room, see how everybody's been doing. Smu the DJ, how you doing, sir? How you doing?
Still alive, buddy. Still alive. Enjoying my last few days in the US. Returning on Saturday morning. Yeah, but yeah, enjoying the sunshine. Got a bit of sunburn on my neck, but yeah, enjoying the American sun as much as I can, and all the food.
Sunshine.
Smooth turned into a redneck.
Basically, yeah. I had Chili's for the first time 2 days ago. It was excellent.
I haven't even had Chili's.
Chili's
As
is
in the
great.
restaurant?
The restaurant, yes.
Oh,
What did you
all
have?
right. How have you
I
not had
had
chili before?
ribs. Well, I had green chili the other day. That was pretty good too. Yeah, but enjoying the food. But I can't wait to hit the gym again once I get back because I don't want to get too awfully fat. You know. But yeah, still breathing. Clay Obscure is an excellent game. Love it. I still need to master the dodge and parry a little bit more. But you know, you live and you learn. So yeah.
Smooth sucks at Expedition. I watched that shit.
Hey, listen. If you have a monitor that doesn't have the exact latency that you're used to from back home, it fucking sucks, man.
I can imagine. That's why I can only play Souls games in 60 frames, man.
Well, the game's running at 120 with the monitor that I actually got the game on only runs at 60. So yeah, I'm losing like half the frames.
Oof.
So, yeah. Sucks to be me, I guess. But yeah, I'm still breathing. I'm streaming on Kick for the first time today, so go me, I guess.
Just remember, guys, we are multinational and multi-platform at the same time. So if you want to watch us over on YouTube, Rumble, Kick, Twitter, and Twitch.
And X.
What's your oyster?
I'm
Or Twatch.
Shaka, I'm playing on the highest difficulty, actually.
He is. So I will give you that. I'm like, why would you do that? My God.
Because he's a gamer, you schmuck.
Because I'm a gamer, exactly. And a certain someone on the panel egged me on to play it on the hardest difficulty. So there you go.
Who was that?
Who would that be, Tombi?
Clearly me.
Looking at him. I may be looking at him right now. But yeah.
Actually, the funny thing is that difficulty isn't actually that difficult. It's just making sure that you've got the dodges and the parries down, and it's no more difficult than the others. It's just the timings on the parries and the dodges are slightly tighter. And
I
they
may switch to harder later.
Teehee.
That's what she said.
Paul switches to harder pickles.
Paul Hadouken. How you doing?
Doing gravy. I put out a couple videos recently. One last night of the late Las Vegas trip that I did, and it's pretty funny.
I saw that.
I got a bunch of subs from people from that, so I'm happy about that. Very close to 400. I'm at like now 365 on YouTube.
Nice.
So inching away. Also on the Company Boys channel, we're like 4 away from making 100 subs on YouTube. So I think if anybody hasn't subscribed to the Company Boys, please do. We're really close.
Post your shit, Paul.
Hell yeah!
I'm already ahead of him.
Thank you. Also, I would like to take the rest of my time of my intro because we did this Indian Pakistani thing right now. I love It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia, and they made a funny about this. So let's just watch it.
That's a you problem, Frank.
Nice.
Sorry, I frantically needed to look for that clip while you guys were showing that clip of the Pakistani border thing, and I'm like, you guys gotta watch this, please.
That's fucking glorious.
Thank you.
Did not see that
I love that
coming.
show.
That's me.
Frank,
Watch Watch it on repeat every day.
Yep.
Mate. Frank! Let's remove that from the scene. Oh, for fuck's sake. Let's flip here, flip there. Now it's gone. Greg! How you doing? How you doing?
I'm doing good, thanks.
How you feeling?
All right, still got a numb finger. Just getting kind of used to it, really.
Quit with the butthole, all right?
Yeah, I mean, if you stop fingering your butthole, it will be okay.
Or stop clenching so hard, squeeze.
Yeah, that's cutting off the circulation.
Much.
You might go blind.
Jeez.
Anyways, got some
Anyway.
shit out of my butthole with my finger.
Hold on.
This is to make pool jelly.
Once upon a time, there was
There
a
we go.
thing called Focus.
Is that Steve Wilson?
Steve Wilson, Home
at
Invasion.
the Albert Hall and
Porcupine Tree.
Porcupine Tree,
live in
Belgium.
Amsterdam, both on Blu-ray.
Nice.
So I've had it running through the stereo. I've got the TV audio balanced because it was on surround sound and sounded like shit when you put it through surround sound twice. But once I figured that out,
That's
It's-
fucking amazing.
it's amazing. I've spent the whole week just crashed out on the bed, wake up in the morning and stick some concert on and just watch it. It's awesome.
Let's go.
Sweet.
Love
Sounds
Porcupine
good.
Tree.
And Paul. So yeah, I was so into these that I thought, hang on a minute, Steve Wilson's touring at the minute, isn't he? So I checked, and he's lo and behold playing in Bristol on Saturday night. So I am off to the races.
Oh, really?
Ooh.
Yeah, I'm just going to go on my own and I managed to get a decent seat in the stalls. So
Let's
Big
go.
Red's in chat as well. Good to see you, bro.
Hey.
Abe, how you doing? How you doing?
Still breathing, can't complain.
Living
The
a dream.
usual. Yeah. Living the dream on every stream.
Yeah.
I mean, someone at the end of the day, someone's got to. It may as well be you.
Yep.
May as well be you. Yarnwich, how you doing?
Hello. I'm doing well. Let's see here. I'm working on a little switch for myself.
Yourself.
Not sure how much can be seen because one day I'll get a better webcam. One day. Doing good. Been streaming. I accidentally reached an ending in Castlevania Symphony of the Night today, and I didn't mean to do that. And then I found out it was like the worst ending to get, so I went back to the previous save point, and I'm trying to change that. So.
Yep. That was
Bad ending unlocked. Well, shit, that didn't work out.
But we'll see. I don't know. Maybe we'll just try and get all the different endings. We'll see what happens. But yeah, going good. Going good. Glad to
So
be here.
you're making yourself a jumper?
Yes. I am. So I can show the pattern it's based off of. But I'm using
yes.
tiny yarn. Let's see here. My
Just make sure you're not going to dox yourself.
Yeah. There we go. It's gonna be something like that.
Very nice.
If you
Very
can even
nice.
see it. I don't know if you can see it, but
Yeah,
something
yeah,
like
we
that.
can see it. It's very
Aw.
It's
posh.
comfy.
Thank you. I'm very excited for it, but it's fingering weight yarn. If
Oh, what?
Mm.
Oh, what?
what was it?
Damn it.
Fingering is what?
fingering
You
is
walked right into that.
Ah,
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
did.
that was it.
Damn it.
What did we just say?
Oh shit, fuck ass.
You know,
Exactly.
once you start talking shop, you get used to the terminology and you forget where you are suddenly. Anyways, it's going to take me a really long time. I've been working on this for a bit, but I really love this color and I love this yarn too, but I'm also kind of biased. So, but I'm
Oh,
looking
well,
forward
just-
to it.
I've only just noticed the plasters on your hands. Have your finger condoms not been working?
Basically.
I got myself a blister here from chopping up veggies too
All
aggressively.
the fingering.
Yeah.
You-
Yeah,
oh,
your meal prep.
Hold on a minute. What the you were chopping up vegetables too aggressively. How many fucking vegetables do you have to chop aggressively to get a fucking blister on your finger?
She aggressively prepares her meals.
I did a lot of meal prep on Sunday.
All right, fair enough.
And,
That's-
and
that's fine.
it's actually not that bad, but I know people don't like to see open wounds, so I try to cover it up. So, and then I just cut myself this morning on my thumb because I'm a clumsy ass bitch.
Yeah, but,
Heard it here first.
yeah, but by the way, pro tip: if you're chopping that aggressively that you get a blister on your finger, you either need to sharpen that knife like
much.
yesterday,
Yes.
or and by the way, this is not like
Your-
any kind
your
of
technique
joke.
sucks.
No. Or and this is not a joke. These are real things. You can get for knife grips. You can get a silicone cover, and they have shock absorption, so you don't get blisters in your fingers.
Oh, I might do
Either
that.
that or double wrap your finger condoms.
Or double, that's always
Or
good. You always
there
make
is
sure you
another
have
option.
condom on hand.
Get someone else to do it.
And
Well,
by
I'm
the
the
way,
housewife. So.
and
Hire
also-
a third world child to do it for you.
Oh, there we go.
They
and-
were.
and- no,
They
wait.
were.
But I agree. But I agree with goat. That's what happens when you don't eat meat. I agree with goat on that one.
Yeah.
It really
that's
comes down to I need to
explosion.
sharpen those knives. They
That's
Yeah,
really
skill.
they overdue to
you
be
could always
sharpened.
get a slap chop, Yarny.
I could
No, there's a certain feeling of satisfaction when you chop something up yourself.
Okay.
But you don't want to. You're gonna love my nuts.
Davey Versus just jumped in the chat. Hello, you cunt.
Hello, you cunt. Hello, you
This
cunt.
is going to be the next Matt Damon. We have Davyverse come in, and the entire panel's going to go, hello, you cunt.
Matt Damon.
It's just a goat.
Can't hear that. Audio.
It's a fucking goat.
Yeah, I don't care. I can hear it. Lol.
and
The chat can hear it as well. So let's skip over our special guest and we'll go to Hanayama. How you doing, brother?
doing fine. Like, the week already started funny. Like, can you believe? Not only was a very particular streamer on point on Twitter, but also on time with the stream for the entire week so far.
Nice.
Like, what the fuck?
It's fake news. Don't pay attention to any of it. It's all
Who are we
fake
talking
news.
about?
You know,
Talking about me.
Yanni, I assume.
DSP.
Fucking Yanni.
DSP?
Not only did Yanni successfully manage to tweet every single stream,
Holy shit.
Yanni also started every stream on time. I didn't have to yell about anything. Fucking boring as shit.
She's a professional now. That's it. It's
Yeah,
game
no.
over.
The professional title will be awarded if that goes for an entire week, not just 3 days. There's still 2 days to fuck it up.
Now I have mixed feelings because on one hand
Do-
I was really motivated to do it all week just to fuck with you, but on the other hand I don't want to raise the bar on my expectations. I need to leave expectations low so I can exceed them. I need everybody
go.
to expect this level of quality so when I do go to a decent level of quality, everybody is, oh, she's so stunning and brave and amazing. Yay.
So, see,
That's the secret to life, folks.
Yeah, so
Have
but-
no
so but-
expectations. Everything's a bonus.
Yeah. See, but
Lowered
Yanni. So now,
expectations.
and off stream, this is just for you. Now you need to flip a coin. Depending on the side, either you keep it up and tweet every day and start on time just to fuck with me, or you purposefully fuck one up just so the expectations don't get too high. Just flip a coin. Whatever happens, happens.
Just let one inconsistency slip in every once in a while.
Bow chicken wow wow.
You know what? I had like a fucking pimple right under my eyelid, and like it fucking swole up, so
That's
you
the
can kind of
worst
see.
one.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, you probably got like a
It's called
cyst?
sty.
Yeah, yeah, sort of. I don't know. No, not a cyst. It
Oh.
was just like a sty, but like not on the. It was like
Oh.
on the innard. So I was
More
like, I
compressed.
feel.
No,
I'm
he's
feeling a
ready
little
to.
self-conscious.
He's
Oh,
ready
no.
to
Yeah.
escape the Matrix along with Kanye West and Andrew Tate.
Hey, I like being cucked.
I'll just get a cotton bud and drill that motherfucker.
That's a blurb.
Done.
That's a blurb.
So, and obviously, before we switch over to our special guest, by the way, Yanni, I sent you something in Discord. I have no idea how much of that will actually be of helpful information. But if any of that shit even remotely is of information, then you will learn even more. Why the way that I memorize melodies to play on the piano is even more fucking mind breaking than what it already is.
I will
Because-
take,
because
I will take
tried
a
to-
look when my computer can handle having multiple
No,
programs
but
like
it's
open.
perfectly fine. But I tried to summarize the process in order of how I go about things. And so it's
Got
like,
it.
okay, so like there's a chance that half of this will not make any fucking sense. just FYI.
Right.
Just press Alt F4, you'll be fine.
Alt F4.
Ooh, what's that do?
solves all issues.
Oh shit!
Oh no.
Alt F4 solves all issues. Right.
It does.
And then we've got our special guest, Enygma. Welcome back to the Hump Day Chinwag.
Why, thank you for having me, sir. Thank you so much. You know, I am also been on time for all of my streams this week, and
You
I've
have.
managed to tweak them out. And
Yay.
I've been doing bonus streams all week. So
You have.
Woo!
And you got retweeted every time.
that's true, you did. And thank you so much for that. I greatly appreciate it every time. My girlfriend's out of town. She's in Portland, Oregon right now. So
God bless
Monday,
her.
yeah, I know.
Mm.
I said, be careful. Just be careful.
Yes.
But I've had a bonus stream last night and Monday, and I'll do one tonight, and then she'll be back tomorrow. So can't have any more fun. But I've been drinking bourbon.
I'm sure it'll be fun to have her back. That's what you mean, yeah?
Drinking bourbon and getting fucked up.
Sweet.
Yeah, pretty much it.
Could be worse things, right?
Living the fucking
As you
dream.
do.
That is massively living the dream. And I'm like kind of jealous right now. At the minute,
I'm at
been in
158
pain.
YouTube subs too. So
Oh,
Let's
cool.
go. Sub, guys.
Yeah, just remember links to everybody that's on the panel are in the descriptions over on YouTube and over on Rumble. So, guys, feel free to jump into everybody's channels here. Give them the old lick, share, subscribe, and all that good stuff. Yeah. It really does help, and especially if you do. If someone out there has not subscribed to Tombi yet, you could be the 2,600th sub. I'm at 2,599. I've been there for 2 days now. So if someone's out there and they want to be number 2,600, feel free.
Okay.
Apart from that,
I'm gonna unsub and then somebody else subscribe so that can be me.
like, yeah, let's everyone fuck it.
That would require 2 additional people, though, wouldn't it? So then we
I'll
need
find
2
somebody.
people to subscribe.
I'll just hire another hobo. Seattle's not that far away. It's fine.
I'm not sure my dad subscribed to you.
Oh.
Oh,
there you go.
Your dad would be awesome. If he was,
he has a YouTube account. He doesn't know, but he has. It's handy if you need to slip an extra sub in there somewhere.
Greg, you could set up the perfect ASMR dad sleeping channel.
No, it'd just be called confusion.
It'd just be asleep and it'd just roll over and just fart. It's like, ugh.
I'm not gonna like put a camera and a tag on him and just live stream 24/7. That's not ethical. But it could be funny.
But it would be funny.
I'll give you that.
Yeah. Once upon a time. How we do know, guys. Let's go and jump and say hello to the chat as always. And then we've got the lovely Donna Hall, who was first an hour ago. How you doing, Donna? It's good to see you. Donna's hard working, probably still. Bless her heart. Phoenix Santos, who plays Marvel Rivals with us every Tuesday. How you doing, brother? It's good to see you, my friend. Good to see you. And then Major Zap, who you never know may pop in. I'm starting to just send the invite links to loads of different people. And if they want to jump in, they can jump in. Bishop, first. I think it depends on where that's come from. That may have come from someone else's channel. Maybe Smu's. Maybe Yanni's. But either way, he was first wherever he was. Paul had... we don't care about Paul. Let's skip Paul.
Go fuck yourself.
Go fuck yourself.
That's right. Chat.
Uncle Martin.
Go fuck yourself.
Uncle Fashion sucks at gaming. Are you ready? Then let's get it on. Yes.
At this point, we would need to make the full joke and be like Uncle Martin farts at gaming.
No, Uncle Martin farts during gaming.
No, farts at gaming. Like he sees a video game, just turns around.
Oh, I'm gonna have to show you. I watched something the other day. Have you seen where they start abusing people in like the mascot outfits?
Yes.
Mate, I'll have to bring it up in a minute once we said hello to chat.
It's glorious.
Major Zap! Who is on mute apparently?
And has the nipple of death.
Major, I'm just going to start filling in his stuff as if he is here.
Let's see what happens.
Yes.
He's the ghost in the machine.
Hello, my name is Major Zap. I'm awesome. Come and tickle my bits. Oh, hello. Hello, chat. Ah,
This
shit.
is-
Doesn't work if you can see me.
This is an
talking.
incentive, Zap, to get your mic on quick because
Yeah.
Tom's going to take over.
It's the opportunity. I don't even know where Major Zap's image is, or even if I've got one.
There we go.
There he is.
Hmm.
Hmm.
You fucking weirdos.
AIDS.
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 Chicken jockey.
Chicken
There we
jockey.
go.
There he is. Major Zap, how you doing, brother?
I'm doing well. Hello.
Hi.
Living a dream, living a dream. Right, let me OCD the shit out of this. Special guests go down the middle. Girls on the right, bitches on the left. There we go. Sorted.
I'm offended.
Which way's left or right? Shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, see, like, this is what I get.
You
This is
dumb
what
bitch.
screws me up as well. I try and move the cameras.
You dumb bastard.
See, now I apparently I'm Alice in the Brady Bunch. I'm right in the middle, and
Yeah.
everybody else.
Ooh, let's all look at each other.
Right.
Who's Marsha?
Oh wait, this way.
Marsha.
I never watched the Brady
There it
Bunch.
is.
I never watched Brady Bunch, so you're talking
neither.
fucking gibberish.
Oh.
Man, that's how I felt last week when you were talking about English cartoons. I'm like, did I get
Right?
high? And
Like reaching deep into my subconscious of my brain, bringing up Brady Bunch. Thanks for that nightmare.
I
You're
miss
welcome.
the Waltons. I used to watch the Waltons quite regularly.
For the record, there's nothing wrong with Count Duckula or Danger Mouse. Those are great.
Correct.
Yes.
They were
British
amazing.
shows.
Those are good. Yeah.
What about Super Ted? Super Ted was fantastic.
Super Ted was awesome.
Hey,
Originally,
Never got
let's
to
go
watch
back
the
to the American shit. Hold on.
What American
Okay,
shit?
Thunderbirds.
Hell yeah.
I'll go.
who?
Exactly. It was set in America. It was made in Slough, I think.
It was in Slough. It was,
Yeah.
Yeah.
it was just outside
I didn't
Slough.
know that one.
Scarlet, Joe 90.
Joe 90 with the glasses.
Yep.
Fucking Jesus. Captain
Stingray.
Sky.
Yeah.
Let's carry on saying hello to the chat. Major Zav, thank you for joining us. Thank you. Rick, the Dick, Cleary, running French and A by C. Yes. Leighton Gay. And then we've got the lovely Sherry in chat. How you doing, Sherry? It's good to see you. Good to see you.
Hey.
Sherry, go fuck yourself.
That's how he says much love.
Hey, Paul.
Yes. Grizzle, how you doing, brother? It's good to see you as well. Patrick McCarthy's joined us. V-Day. Wow. Happy victory over Europe Day. Not victory.
No.
Over Germany. Over Germany.
Not what it means.
No.
Wow.
That is,
Abe told me VE Day was something else.
Mm-hmm.
Veggie eating day.
No.
Regime
Did
day?
you say veggie then?
Yes.
Just to clarify.
Pizza Day.
Pizza. I like
I thought it was Vagina Entry Day. All right, sorry.
Yep.
pizza.
Well, yeah, he's
Well, I
not
got real
wrong.
excited. Now I'm disappointed.
China.
Yep.
Right.
He's not wrong. Jonathan Stevie.
What up,
Hello,
Jonathan?
you fancy fuckers.
Hello,
Hello,
you
back
There
at
we
you,
go.
fancy fucker.
Rio. Afternoon, Tommy. Hope you're well. Living the dream, my friend. Living the dream. How you doing?
Rio.
Comics Dad as well. And Comics Dad's popped up in a few different locations. He's now built his PC. He's now got Windows installed on it. So he's on his way to be on
yeah.
the
I'm
master race.
going to be on Comics channel this weekend.
Oh, sweet.
Yes.
Yeah,
So you responded to Queen Comics, yeah?
Yes. I'll be on his channel on Friday and her channel
Oh,
on Saturday,
right,
I
yeah.
believe.
Yeah,
Yes.
I've
Heard on
responded as
Saturday.
well, so I'll be there too.
Yep.
Nice.
We're all going to be there.
And I sold
Sweet.
I sold Comics Dad on a game Company Boys were playing last Saturday, Sunderfolk, and he's watching us play it. He's like, "Oh my god, I want to play that."
Get up.
Oh man, I thought somebody got excited. I said Sunderfolk, and I said Sunderfolk, and I heard, "Oh!" I'm like, "Damn, someone's excited. Let's go."
That was dog.
You know what's even funny? So Paul goes Sunderfolk, dog starts going nuts. I see Enigma off the camera go whack like that, and then there was silence. Either he hit the dog or he silenced the mic.
Both.
I silenced the mic and went and picked up the dog because he saw someone walking in his yard and he didn't like it. So
Oh, he's a handsome
Get him
chap.
with
you.
Look at
Tell him
him.
what, poor buddy.
there's an asterisk there that what he thinks is his yard is not really his yard. So
It's the
In his
outside.
mind, it's his
Territory.
yard.
yeah,
That
if he
is
sees
his
it,
yard. The world is
if he
his
sees
yard.
it, he thinks
Oh,
it's his.
boy.
Oh,
And he's feeling a lot better now. Last couple weeks,
Good.
he was. I think he pulled a muscle in his back leg.
Bless him.
But he's all better now.
Good. I'm glad to hear that.
Cosmo's not in a good place right now, though.
Oh, what's going on with Cosmo?
Had a massive fucking fight with something this morning.
Oh,
He's
shit.
lost probably an inch of fur right behind his neck.
Oh,
So we reckon it was
no.
a massive cat fight.
Oh.
I heard it, so I haven't been too good on my pain today, so I was just chilling out, and I heard this massive scrap outside, and I was like, "What the shit?" Looked in the house, could see Yanni, could see Salem, none of those two, couldn't see Cosmo. Came out the front of the house, and someone said someone had walked over it. It was that noisy. Someone had walked over to check out what's going on. I could see one of his friends, one of his cat buddies, Marbles, was cowering underneath a car. And apparently some ginger tabby type cat had gone hell for leather at Cosmo.
That's Ginger from the streets.
Yeah, he come back like 5 minutes later, climbing over the wall. And yeah, big chunk of fur just gone off the back of his neck.
Oh, fuck.
So
Any
Have
other
you
injuries
checked?
on him? What's that?
Yeah,
Have you checked his actual flesh? Is that
yeah,
okay?
I've checked all around for puncture marks or anything like that. He's fine everywhere else, with the exception of just missing this massive tuft of fur, which has literally just been ripped out.
Oh, honey.
So yeah, I treated him, put some antiseptic and all sorts of other goodness on him. So he's chilling out. So I gave him some extra dinner so he doesn't feel the need to go out the house for the rest of the day. So yeah, to chill him out. Bless his heart. I don't like to fuck humans. It's one of those things. We all have a scrap every now and again or get fucking bitchy, but I just don't like it when animals really get angry. I know cats fight. Yeah. I mean, that's literally why it is called a cat fight. I mean, it is what it is. It's territorial little bastards. And dogs when they go at it. But yeah, poor little fucker. Especially when it's your own cat. It's like you don't want anything to happen to them.
Oh, it breaks your heart. Absolutely breaks your heart. I hate it.
So I've decided to invest in an air rifle that I can shoot. I can convince animals to move away from the house from great distance. I was tempted with the Black Widow catapult, but I thought that would be pushing it a bit too much.
You can basically use stink bomb pellets. That'll deter them.
Yep, that's not a bad shout. I could actually use the same ones on these bastards at 3 o'clock in the morning that rev their car outside.
Oh yeah,
Just ping it right for their radiator, knowing full well that they've got their heating on full blast.
Just don't drop your ammo.
Yeah, that could be disastrous, especially if I'm slotting them from like the window or something.
That could be rough.
Davey Verse says, so Daddy Tombi found his Rambo knife and went on a ginger pussy hunt.
Yeah.
Good one. Good one.
I do have a rather nice knife for it downstairs. It's what I actually technically use for cutting me steaks. It's a Japanese knife.
Is it a Komikoto knife?
But it couldn't cut through a shoe.
It can cut through a shoe. It can cut through a shoe.
If it doesn't cut through a shoe, I'm not interested.
You can cut through a shoe.
You can't cut those shoes out. That's your limitations is a shoe. Okay.
Well, every time you here in the States, every time we see like a Ginsu knife commercial, it shows them cutting through a shoe and then a tomato right afterwards. Like, look, it cuts through this shoe and this tin can, and now look how quickly it goes through this tomato. And it's like, yeah, if it doesn't cut through a shoe.
Okay. Enigma, have you done that before? Because that was like I was transported anyway.
Well, I find infomercials to be infinitely hilarious, and because it's like overacting. So some guy trying to plug something into the wall or something, and he can't get it right, and he's like a complete moron, and he's doing that, and then they say, "Is this your problem?" And then they have they'll show what they're selling, and then
hi,
at the end of
I'm Billy Mays.
Exactly, and well, not anymore.
No, he's been dead for decades.
Skillet Bang.
At the end of it, I will say, "Well, are you going to double my offer? Because if you're not going to double my offer, I'm not interested."
Fuck yeah!
That's just infomercials just crack me up.
They're funny.
Get those pickles out of there.
Shoppers come in to basically pickle Paul.
Yes.
How many changes did anybody spot on the Hump Day intro this week?
So I spotted bare minimum 3.
Okay.
4.
I wasn't keeping count.
Okay. I put so just for the chat's benefit, every week the Hump Day Chinwag has got 6 changes in it over the previous week. So you have to pay attention to the intros now, guys, because there's subtle changes.
Yeah, because
some are less subtle, like maybe a Tombi head on a fucking little doll.
Yeah, that one was immediately like, yeah, that wasn't there.
Yeah.
Or maybe
social experimenters you pulling shit.
Or maybe a message that suddenly says
with
Tombi
chat.
is the greatest and Paul's the gayest. Pickle, 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 pickle.
Wow.
Yep.
Where the fuck was that?
Paul's like, what the fuck? That was in the intro? Yes.
Yeah.
Tell you, on screen for long enough.
I spotted that one. Obviously the Tombi head.
Yeah.
And there were 2 where I wasn't sure. Like, okay, because I looked at it like, was that there last week? Like, maybe?
Right?
Maybe.
But like 3 of them, I was 100. Okay, that wasn't there, and that one is definitely new.
What else do you think you saw?
There
Can you remember?
was one. So wait, we had the Tombi head. Obviously,
Yeah.
we had the fucking chat message.
Yeah.
Um,
You had bro dancing at the end.
yeah, we had bro dancing at the end,
Yeah.
which is the extension after Kamala.
Uh-huh.
We had there was one like, what was it? Is it in? It should be one that's like slightly hidden in the background.
Yes.
Jax.
Yes, in Jack's background.
Yep.
Okay, then that one.
How the fuck did you see all this?
That's what I'm thinking. You know what?
The
I
man
know, of
has got
course.
a borderline eidetic audio-visual memory. That's why he knows
Right.
everything about anime.
I was about to say, you're asking somebody that has paid attention to fucking high-speed animation for 28 years how I remember shit. What do you mean?
You have an anime memory.
Yes.
Right.
Yeah.
I'll let you think about the others. Let's crack on. Comics Dad, no, we are not in from Go, but we won it for you. I have no idea what that's all about.
The Second World War.
Oh,
the Second
we were
World
not
War.
in it from the get-go, as in World War II, but we
Yeah.
won it for you. No, you did not win it for us. You helped us achieve victory. Let's get that fucking right.
You
The
won
only
it for, you
war
won it
the
for
United
yourself.
States has ever won is maybe their war for independence.
Yeah.
Everything else has been a shit show.
Whereas technically, the War for Independence was a fight. It was technically an internal fight.
Yeah.
That is
Because
As far as
you
the
weren't
British
really
Empire was
Americans.
concerned, that was a skirmish.
Yeah. It wasn't really Americans versus anybody else. It was like Brits that wanted to say, fuck you, King.
So was it a hold my beer situation?
It was definitely a whole
Pretty much,
beer
yeah.
situation. 100%.
And the colonists held their beer better. Simple
Yeah.
as that.
Yep.
Homebrew, moonshine. Wolfie, the quarter Jew. Sup all on a work break. How you doing, brother?
Hello, hello.
Destiny's Bears saying there are a few good Americans that joined through choice early on. Yes, mostly pilots.
Yes.
A lot of pilots came over early on because they just wanted to, and we weren't refusing, especially in the RAF at the time. Dawn of Mutilation. Morn.
Morning.
Morn. How you doing? It's good to see you. It's good to see you. Right, how far are we? 37 minutes behind the chat. Right, let's speed through. Crimson. Shadow's back. What's the crack? Muppets. How you doing, brother? It's good to see you. Steve. War is never straightforward. No, it is. War is the most straightforward thing fucking possible.
What?
War is not complex at all. War really isn't.
Well, the politics behind it are complex.
That's
then.
the complex
I
part.
wouldn't even say the
Okay.
politics are. It's a case of
It's your interpretation. of
you've got
what
some
happened.
form of resource that we want, or we want to take advantage of something that you've got. Let's go to war. That's it.
Yep, basically.
I think all nations should just have dance-offs like the Indians and Pakistanis should be having right now,
You know what?
as opposed to actually bombing each other.
Well, they both believe in reincarnation, right? So they're like, who cares?
Yeah.
And then we have the next 10
Who
years
cares, Nick?
Yeah, and then we have the next 100 years set for isekai anime.
Right.
Oh yeah.
Easy.
Sorted.
Yep, shorted.
And then one poor fucker gets reincarnated as a Goomba in Mario.
Rick. When did they hire Ray Gun to be the marching instructor? Oh, mate, that's fucking glorious.
Somebody throw Ray Gun in that image of
Yeah.
Oh,
Pakistani.
We need an edit of this by next week.
Oh my
Please.
god.
That needs to be taken up by someone quickly, because if it's not done, either me or Smu will get onto it almost instantly as soon as this show is finished. That'd be amazing. That'd be amazing. All of a sudden, where they open the gates, you just see Ray Gun fucking crawling across.
Fucking no, wait, I need to highlight this comment. Fucking Dawn of Mutilation, one Pakistani reincarnates as a cow in India.
That's ultimate punishment right there.
That would.
That's fucking hilarious. Shocker says, "What difficulty are you playing on, Smu? Playing on the hard
difficulty, buddy.
It's the way ahead.
It's firm, hard, fun time.
I think Shocker also played on it as well.
I'm not playing game journalism. What the fuck you mean?
Skipping boss fights?
Listen. I don't hate myself enough to go games journal mode yet. Okay.
Hey, you leave those journals alone.
No.
Comics Dad says, "Fuck YouTube. I'm in the Rumble chat now. Party of one." Yeah, don't forget, guys. We are active over Rumble, but it is exclusive. There's an exclusive club over there. It's where all the exclusive hours comes from. Dodge, dip, dive, dodge, and dodge.
Yeah.
Yes.
Right.
That's the tactics right there.
That's the tactics. And parry in the meantime.
I mean, the thing is, once you've got the attacks of the specific boss, it's just pure time and muscle memory after that. It's easy. It becomes really, really easy.
You get to the groove of things relatively quick. It's just a question of like analyzing the attack patterns of the enemy, and once you know how they attack, you're pretty much good. You know. So
it's jumping between worlds as well. So as soon as you jump to a different world or a different place, that the bosses all do, or the mobs all do different things, and it's different timings at that stage.
Yep.
Eclectic Gort. I feel like I walked into this conversation at exactly the wrong time.
There is no wrong time.
When we were talking about Reg.
Was it the fingering?
That conversation, yeah. That was probably a bad time.
I mean, arguably, there's no right time to join the conversation because it's all fucked. From the
no. See, I would disagree. There is no wrong time. Every time is the right time to join the conversation.
Yeah, because it's never-ending bollocks.
Yes.
Yeah, Big Red, Big Red, one guy. How you doing? Just remember, Farquhar. Shit, fuck. Where is it? That way. Farquhar over there. Jacob's GoFundMe. We're going to be pushing hard this week. I'm going to be doing a super long stream on Friday. Rumble exclusive.
Super long.
All the Rumble rants are going to go straight to Jacob. We need to get this past 33%. It is stale. It's stagnated. Guys, if you're a creator or a streamer and you want to push it at the same time, please do. Take the link down. Throw it out onto Twitter. Throw it out onto your socials, Instagram, you name it. Do a stream. Dedicate your Rumble rants or your super chats or whatever you want to do. We need to get it past that 33%. If we can get up to 50% this weekend, that'd be fucking amazing. And we'll go a long way, obviously, to helping Jacob. They have got limited time now. Limited time. So I'm going to be pushing it as much as I can do. All Rumble rants. Ideally, people just donate straight to Jacob. People just donate straight to Jacob. Don't even give anything to anybody. Just say, no, YouTube or Daddy Rumble will take their cut. Just put it straight into the pot.
Right on.
Either way, please, thank you. Prayers and shares, always welcome as well, guys. Prayers and shares, always welcome. Skipping through, looking for those who I haven't said hello to yet. There was Davey Verse. So this is how far we're behind. 28 minutes is not too bad. Not too bad. Andy Matthews. Good to see you, brother. Good to see you. And keep on going. Then we've got the lovely Toasty with the Mosty.
Hey, Toasty.
Has everybody
does.
seen the latest Alyssa McCunty fucking issues?
What's she
I
doing
As
tried
now?
much
to
as she's
pay
gone and
no
shaved
attention.
her head to look like Toasty now. He lives. Toasty
Rent-free.
lives absolutely
Rent-free.
rent-free
Yeah,
in Alyssa's
Ridiculous.
head right now.
Yep.
That's hilarious. And,
Wow.
Rent fucking
Toasty is like she's not bald by choice, right? She has
Alopecia.
I love
yeah.
you.
So this dumb bitch thinks that she's like, oh, she's doing it. Well, I'm gonna do it. It's like, yeah, I have to. You fucking dumb bitch.
Yeah.
Wow.
It shows you how
Fucking
retarded
dumb
she actually
bitch.
is, though. It shows you how
Get 'em,
retarded she actually
Toasty.
is.
Yeah, she's an absolute. Obviously, a cat piss McFlunky is the fucking embarrassment. Not obviously Toasty. We love Toasty.
We love Toasty.
It's
Yeah.
fucking
Get her,
cat
girl.
piss.
fucking Shitta McCunty is just a nasty bitch.
Yeah.
There it is.
Ali
saw
Club said Sinead O'Connor, skinhead.
Skinhead.
Skinhead O'Connor.
I don't think I've ever
Always
seen
skinhead
someone
O'Connor.
that is as polarizing of a figure where both sides hate her. It's just
Hey, when you're on a
hate her and the fans hate her. It's just like, wow,
If you really want to see how badly everybody hates her, jump onto one of her streams.
Yep.
she's
And
literally
that's not from the perspective that all you see is abuse in a chat. No. All she does is moans for a good hour, 2 hours about everybody being nasty to her and her losing jobs left, right, and center and how she's the bee's knees. But chat is completely silent because there is no one in there.
Because nobody fucking cares. She's screaming.
Nobody
at your
gives
voice.
a fuck.
Flying fuck about
she's
her.
less popular than DSP.
Honestly,
to
at this
herself.
point
Yeah.
in time, I would happily sub to DSP.
Because you
than
get lols
to
from
fucking
him.
Piss all over fucking Cat Piss's face, but she'll enjoy it. So.
I think that's the collab that needs to happen. Her and DSP.
Ooh, let's go.
Oh, I would get all of the popcorn and all of the beer and
Two of the
watch
most
that shit and make a
unlikable.
freaking game.
Hell yeah. Two of the most unlikable cunts in the world. Let's fucking go.
Right, those two throw in.
So then that's
No, wait. I got the best idea.
no. I'll
Frost
do that.
Curran, throw her in there.
No.
Are we doing the Mount Rushmore of Lolcows?
Let Major Zap go. Let Major Zap go.
No. I was saying add more people, please.
Yes.
More than two, please. More than two.
Yeah, no,
What's the
more
Mount
than
Rushmore?
two.
Please avoid that.
No. So more than two. I got the best idea. Get fucking McCunty and put her on the LOLcow podcast with fucking Boogie and Teamster.
Yes.
Yes.
What about Hassan?
Oh, no, you don't want more brain rot than you already have.
Yeah,
Yeah, but then you can watch
problem is-
McCunty like simp for Hassan.
The
Because
problem
she
is,
fancies him, and then
And then-
Hassan
and
edge
then
away
she
from
gives-
her because she smells.
And then
You
she
can't
gives him
have
fucking
Hassan.
brain rot.
you cannot
Well, he-
have Hassan because then
He has something she doesn't. Money.
yeah,
Oh.
and the problem is that also you will then drive this kind of like I wouldn't say it's an impetus or an exodus or whatever of people going over to actually sub to her.
No, you need to put her on
I
the
thought you were
fucking
going to say.
LOLcow.
I thought you were going to say you can't have Hassan because he's a filthy terrorist supporter.
Well, he's that as well. I mean, predominantly he's a fucking idiot. I mean, he's
Yeah.
retarded, and his level of what's the word? Conversational skills is if I shout louder than you constantly, you're in the wrong and I'm right.
And say Ethan repeatedly.
Yeah,
Oh my
Mate,
God.
that
Ethan-
meme's classic.
Ethan handed him
Ethan.
Ethan, shut the
Palestine.
fuck up.
Palestine.
I hate that I hate that for the past week or whatever I've been agreeing with Ethan Klein. I thought those days were gone.
Yeah. It makes you feel dirty, doesn't it?
It does.
I do-
It's wrong.
I
A
do
broken
feel
clock
like-
is right twice a day.
Yeah,
That's
I mean,
true.
the thing is,
Yeah.
I mean, that is the thing, but it makes you feel like you fucking dug your finger in the belly button, found dirty fucking fluff, and then slipped.
You found
That's
Lint.
how
I
it
do-
makes you feel when you fucking watch his channel.
I described it on as
Yeah.
a online bum
Vinegar.
fight.
Did you do like
Yeah.
the Ace Ventura
Yeah.
cold shower thing?
Yes.
Yep.
But
But
man,
I've watched the entire Nuxanor franchise of How Fucked Is a Sandpiper from beginning to end. I wait for those episodes to drop and just sort of
that
hoover it
debate
up.
that they did was hilarious. That
I didn't watch. I
Your
didn't
friend.
watch. Like, because Asmongold watched the 5.5 hour debate, and I watched some of him watching it.
I watched Kino Casino watch the debate. It was good. It was great.
Hey, Greg, you should have recorded yourself watching him watching him, and then I could you watching.
And then I could watch.
Yeah, rewatch them.
Then I'll record that too.
You can react to me later.
Oh, that'd be funny. Just doing that as a one show one day. So, what we'll do is Smu watches something, then Paul watches Smu watch something. Greg watches Paul watching Smu watch something. A watches Greg watching Paul watching Smu do something.
Can we please make this happen?
Yes. It'll get to the point that the original content will be like 3x3 pixels on the screen because it's all taken up by other people watching each other.
We just need to edit it in a way so there's like a tiny TV with the original footage in the middle, and the rest of us is just the video feeds of us watching it.
Should we just call it the fucking chain gang fucking reaction and just start sending it around to another person on Twitter and say react to this, and then they can then choose someone to react to it, and in the end, the original image is so fucking small, and there's like a million idiots around.
We should call it the Internet Centipede. The streamer centipede.
No.
You're missing it. You're missing it. It's right
it's
there.
It's fucking gay as shit, but that is also genius, Greg. I love it.
It's the Reactopede.
Reactopede.
Yeah.
It's the Interpede.
The Interpede.
Doesn't it show you though how these people that are like that, they have to stay in the public eye somehow or another? You know, you have
and it's usually.
But Conti's just trying to stay relevant. That's her whole thing. Is that her 15 minutes of fame? She burnt up and ran out over a year ago.
Yeah,
and now she's like desperately trying not to do what Frost Kieran did when she did the same thing. She burnt up, and where's she?
Where is she now?
Yeah. So that's what she's trying not to do. Is trying to keep herself relevant in the conversation, because she thinks if she is, that means that she'll get a job. Someone will be there for her.
She's got a job.
Look
at that little baby booties.
Oh, baby booties.
I thought they were just oddly coloured boobs for a second.
Yeah. No, that's my legs, bitch.
That's my legs.
I see the boobs now.
You know, I unironically want Frost to comment on League of Legends tournaments again.
No.
Just for the sheer toxicity that she brings.
No.
I haven't finished saying hello to the chat yet.
Hello, Card.
Alucard, how you doing?
Hello, Alucard. Good to see you, buddy.
Donna Mutilation says vaginal excursion for VE Day. Nice.
Vaginal, yeah, let's go.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
Oh my god. Kenzo said twatception.
Yeah, I was just about to point that out.
That would be a good title for the.
Mostly the same people saying hello all the way through. Legatus has joined us. Hail, Tombi, Shocker, Rick. How you doing?
Greatest mod on earth.
And then Kenzo joins us. Oi, you woolly woofters.
Woolly woofters.
Woolly woofters.
That sounds like
Woolly
a channel
woofters.
Woolly
woofters.
That sounds like a tier name for like memberships. Woolly woofers.
Is that what I should be
Is that Cockney rhyming slang for pufters?
and Tombi just got roasted in chat.
I mean, it's shirt lifters. Fucking the wife is taking a piss. Is that Tombi?
What?
Yes.
Yeah, it was. I like a retard. I had my mic on mute, but I was trying to line it up so it would line up with Tombi's head, like and the.
Oh, so that's what you were trying to do.
That's what I was trying to do, but I was an usual, and I had my mic on mute. So yeah, I was trying to line them up.
That's
Hey, look at me, motherfuckers!
That's Tommy's legs after 1 week in America.
Yeah, that's what my feet are going to look like. Yeah. Got a question for you, IcklePickle, seeing as you're taking a piss at me, you bitch. Can you make yourself useful and fill old DB up right here? Not with piss, but with a cat's hair.
Not with this.
All right, I have one thing to say about that, and it's
Yes. So we're down to Dawn of Mutilations. Pakistani reincarnates as a cow in India. Uncle Martian, should I share my video I made a while ago comparing the Olympics and Red Bull? Yes.
Yes.
Share it. Share
It
it.
was beautiful. That
Share
video is underappreciated. It needs more. It needs
That's a
more
10
views.
out of 10 video.
Tam's gone deaf, mate. She can't hear you.
Yeah.
Oh, well, there's a surprise.
We need a sign language interpreter.
I need to go fuck yourself.
Yeah, it's fairly
Talk to it. Spit on that.
fairly easy to understand.
Spit on that.
It's fairly easy to understand what I'm fucking doing here. Look.
I would have laughed if there was something in there still. Like,
Yeah. And then the final drop, like right in the eye.
Yeah, it fucking slides out like fucking Philippines.
Huh?
That sounded wrong.
Yes. Theta of the Grid. How you doing, brothers? Good to see you.
Yeah.
Good to see you. Kenzo sounds like a Ripperverse closeout stream. Yeah.
Kenzo's my favorite Ripper detractor. It cracks me up.
Kenzo's very bold with some of his statements, but yeah. I agree.
Steve says, talking over someone loud is the common way the pink hair crazies debate.
Loud
noises. You are not correct. Fucking Jesus.
You are correct, okay?
You are not correct, Steve.
You are not correct.
Wrong. You are not the father.
Correct. The best form of correct.
To put it like Memology did with DSP, I did everything wrong. I did nothing correct.
Speaking of, this guy is in the middle of a marathon right now. He's losing his mind, DSP.
What is he not? He's still streaming.
Hi, Augie.
Hello, Yarnwich. How are you?
Bazinga.
Oh, you're not that fucking deaf.
Hi, Tam. We love you, Tam. Hi.
Where the hell does
hello?
the DSP even stream anymore? Hasn't everyone banned
Hi,
him?
Tam.
Oh no, he's on Kick and YouTube.
Oh, is he? Okay, but not on Twitch. So
Yeah, but no one ever watches his stuff. Go on Raw Phil and watch the restreams to make sure he doesn't get any numbers.
Should we like stream DSP and react to him the whole time?
He's crying.
No.
Mid-Iowa
better
Gamer
things
over
to
on Rumble.
do. Like
Wouldn't
play
that-
the
Wow.
game.
This is a lot of content creators. Not
it's a Gundam
could
would probably
more.
be
We
mad
could
about if we did that on DSP.
we could have another three. We could have another three people on the planet. Planel? Fuck.
Flannel.
Starting to sound like me.
Come all on the
I
Plannel.
love flannel.
Ooh.
You clearly need another tea. You can't speak for shit.
No shit.
Better than me.
Hey, you should hit one of these things right here. There's a little Marijano right there.
Just as an aside, has the chat been hearing echoes for a while?
No, I don't think.
I hope not.
No,
I
that's
haven't.
why I asked the chat, not you tards.
I'm in chat now.
I got some regular stuff, Paul. that I'm enjoying.
regular stuff. The regular stuff.
Well, it's not regular. I mean, 3 different kinds.
60% of the time, it works every time.
Exactly.
Every time.
I love lamp.
Steve, it's the Circle of Life or YouTube, yes, where we're all we're Inception reactions, yeah, or Kenzo saying Twatception. And then we got the lovely heretical nerd. How you doing, Pete? Good to see you, brother. Jester of Sin's like, please no DSP reactions. You're not doing it. Like, my IQ dropping.
Listen, Jester, I watch a lot of detractor content, and DSP doesn't affect me anymore. I've reached that point, threshold, where it's like, I don't give a fuck anymore.
Harry H over on
DSP
Twitch is
immunity.
like, the reactor bead. You'll leave shit.
You leave with a shit taste in your
What?
mouth.
Mate, I can't fucking speak for shit anymore.
No.
You don't-
Terrible.
You're running like 1,000,000 miles an hour for the past week. I think we can give some credit.
Yeah, clearly.
My brain's fucked.
And
My brain is
you
completely
need another
fucking
tea.
fucked. It's all-
Like,
it's
you
out
need
there.
another tea.
I mean, we've been going on a fucking intro for 1 hour and 11 minutes. You know, it's,
Yeah, but that's normal.
That's quite fast.
That's not bad. Yeah,
It is
He's
quite-
going to start fucking
must
his words
say.
up enough that he starts sounding German.
No, not yet. Not yet.
Krankenhaus. Krankenwagen.
Angefangen, Gangenbangen.
Schmetterling.
Ihren Splitten Laubenboomen.
Firefly.
Would you like another Schnitzengruben?
Schnitzel. It's a Schnitzel.
It's pork schnitzel.
Mit mein langer Schlange.
Guck dir die ganzen Poser an, meinen die können's.
Yep.
Unverschämtheit.
Oder?
Co ty, głupi chuju gadaczy?
Ohne
nic nie
Worte.
rozumiem.
Ohne Worte. Alles Poser.
Hey, fuck you.
Go fuck yourself.
Go fuck yourself.
Wenn Deutsch so einfach wäre, ne?
Andy Matthews says Yanni wants dark elf twins in her bed.
Andy Matthews, get fucked.
Nice.
Nasty bitch.
Nasty bitch.
Thank you.
I kind of want that as well,
Andy
actually.
Matthews, but fuck you.
Greg, of course you would.
Uncle Martin said, I was going to say if there was an echo. Honestly, everybody probably would have been hearing a slight echo. And I mean a very slight one. Battery H, I'd rather watch a live stream of Satan's Back Passage than watch DSP.
You're missing out on some good stuff.
That actually
There's no
sounds
stark
legitimately
difference.
interesting.
Yeah, it does.
Sound fun.
Well,
Hey,
the
do you
trick
want to
is
see the anal passage of a demonic being or DSP?
Yeah.
the trick is don't watch DSP directly. Watch one of the detractors channels. They make things a lot funnier.
Yeah.
You can only watch DSP in a mirror, not directly.
There you go.
Yes.
DSP doesn't look in the
And
mirror.
don't look directly at the DSP.
Yeah.
Andy Matthews.
Andy Matthews.
Hey, let's go.
With a
Oh.
fucking hell, come on, let me fucking press it. Chris Chan should join that DSP stream.
No.
No.
We need like we need to think of the Mount Rushmores of there we go.
Is that the obligatory Chris Chan mention celebration?
Yeah.
I wanted to actually play.
Every time Chris
Fireworks.
Chan is mentioned, we
That's really
bust
cool.
out the balloons.
Wasn't
didn't know
Chris
he-
Chan actually cleared of some of those things he was charged with?
I
No.
thought.
I don't know.
No.
I hope
I
not.
think some charges were dropped. I think somewhere.
Yeah.
That guy needs to go to the loony bin.
I
David
didn't
West
realize
says
that this
Christian
was
in
Pee-wee's
prison.
Playhouse.
Yes. Sorry, Andrew. Right. We are up to date with the chat. Welcome to episode 52 for a solid 1 hour and 14 minutes and 38 seconds.
Not our
Intro's
worst
now
time.
complete.
Not our worst time, honestly.
Do you know what? It's amazing. It's certainly not our worst. I mean,
Well, we've got two special guests as well.
what I'm going to have to do? Yeah, I mean, we've got two special needs guests, which is always good to have.
Yeah.
Me and Greg.
Hey!
Be evil.
Sorry.
Steve said, "Did I miss
You
the
start,
intro?"
Yoni.
Yes,
God
he did.
damn.
I included
Okay,
myself.
thirst.
Don't drag me down with you.
I'm sorry, you were right there. I was like, well, I can't do Enigma. Who's next?
What am I, a life raft?
I'm
I'm not very good at.
She's joined the dark side.
Just call me shark bait for fuck's sake. What are you...
Shark beat.
I think Shark Blizzard would be more appropriate at this stage.
All right, where is the Shero Patronum? Rockstar Games officially delays Grand Theft Auto 6. Next series entry now slated for May 2026.
And watch them delay
Still
it
don't
again.
care. Watch them
Yeah.
delay
I have
it
a
again.
theory as
This
to why.
100% will be delayed again.
Yep.
Guaranteed to be delayed again.
I have a theory as to why it's delayed.
Okay,
As it is.
let's open the floor.
I think it's being delayed because they're under a lot of pressure to make the industry wants to move towards $100 games.
Mm-hmm.
And Nintendo is catching a whole lot of shit right now over Mario Kart and Zelda and things like that over the pricing on them.
Yep.
I have a feeling Rockstar's like, you know what? Let's not jump into that pool until we see how everybody else is going to handle this. And then we can make a decision based off of that and go from there. I mean, people are going to buy Grand Theft Auto no matter what.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
it's not going to be when the more you spend on something, the more likely you are to be critical of what you're buying. You know, like when you buy a car, you do that. So now you're going to spend $100 on a game, and you're going to buy fewer games, and I think Rockstar is trying to just be a little coy and wait to see what happens with the pricing structure before they bring out their next game. This game that's going to be probably in the popcorn hopper for the next 10 years.
Yeah.
Do you know the idiocy of it is they made so much money. In fact, they continue to make so much money on shark cards and whale cards.
Yep.
That they could sell this for $20 and they would still make an absolute fucking fountain of money.
Yep. Especially with GTA Online.
Yep. With the fat cards and all the money and everything, the microtransactions, they can make an absolute bucket. They could walk back all of the costs and say, do you know what? We're going to sell it for $20, guys.
Mm-hmm.
They could even probably go down the lines and say, yeah, we'll sell it for $30 and $5 a month subscription for online. People will pay it.
Yep.
And the thing is, if you think $5 a month over the course of the year, that's $60. Set the game at $40, there's your $100 for the year.
Yep.
And then you've instantly got people still paying it the following year because people will love to play it.
But
now, part of me wonders, sorry, Smu, part of me wonders whether they're actually delaying it because of obviously the amount of backlash that they're now starting to see against the likes of Ubisoft and everybody else for some of the woke decisions that have come into the gaming industry for content and who they're trying to pitch these games to.
Yep.
Because let's face it, every single game that's been pitched to the minority has failed.
Yep.
Has either failed or has been taken down as soon as it's been released. They have pushed games back. They've pushed films back. They've pushed everything back. I mean, look at Disney and the way it's going with its live action. Anything that's got a chance of being rejected by the wider audience has suddenly been pushed back, or even so far it's cancelled. There's been a lot of films lately that's been cancelled. How you doing, Jack? Good to see you, brother.
Hey,
Jack.
Hello, Jack.
So there's
Jack's
plenty
on
of
the front
things-
lines there.
There's plenty of stuff that's on the agenda for being pushed back or delayed or at risk, multi-million-dollar risk. And if the rumors are correct and they've spent up to $2 billion on this, which is absolute lunacy, how can you spend $2 billion on a freaking game?
Yep.
When this can be churned out for 50 million at a high standard for a sub AA or even AAA studio and make absolute bang if they make the right fucking decisions. Economically, trying to even delaying it to try and say, yeah, let's watch the rest of the industry and let's wait for someone else to go down the $100 a game route. Absolute retardation, because you're pricing people out of playing. You'll still get people playing it, but you'll get nowhere near as many people if you said $20, $30 max, and then a small subscription a month. You will get fucking far more people playing this.
You've got Doom the Dark Ages coming out in like 8 days, which is £100 early access.
Is it?
Yeah.
Early access.
So what's that in dollars? 120.
Yeah, but that's the digital digital deluxe edition.
Well, it's going to be $134.
So
If,
or £70 without the ultimate 2-3 day extras. Yeah, £70 basic retail. So that's pretty expensive. I'm thinking I was going to buy it when it came out, and I'm thinking, well, I don't actually need it.
I'm going to buy it.
I don't want to pay
because it's
70
Doom.
quid. I'm not going to be streaming it. So why buy it now when I can wait to get it on like on a
Did
set
Paul just
for,
say
like,
gay
40?
pass?
That's right. Gay pass.
So Greg, go down the gay pass route, rent yourself out, then you can afford it. Good job. Well done. Good suggestion, Paul.
Thank you.
Get that gay pass. And then when you're done, you could give the gay pass over. You could be straight again.
I could give it back to you.
Give it. Yeah.
It'd be like
It's
none
funny,
of it ever
Tombi,
happened.
that you
Gay
mentioned the
pass.
$20 thing, because it happened here. Gosh, what was it? 10, 12 years ago, 13, whatever it was. American football, big over here. It's the biggest sport in the country by far. It's not even close. And 2K released an NFL game right alongside EA's Madden Football. It licensed the whole thing, but they released it for $20 while Madden was $50.
Yeah,
and everybody,
who are the fucking gamers going to go for?
They went to the reason why they did it was because they said we want to show that we have a better game than Madden, and of course it sold like hotcakes. Everyone bought it because it was less than half the price of Madden. And the very next year, EA signed the NFL to an exclusive contract to lock 2K out of making the game at all.
Yeah, and that's a fucking arsehole trick. That's we don't want anybody else on our turf, so let's make it so that we're either paying a hell of a lot more for the license than anybody else. Lock in the exclusivity, we'll pull the money back. But the problem is, they're fucking idiots because what they're doing is cutting off the noses to spite the face. They won't sell as many units to claw back what they've had to bend over and take it up the arse for the exclusivity.
That is true.
Yeah.
That's the problem. I mean, there's so much fucking bullshit in these fucking decisions. And with this being delayed, obviously, how many people watched the trailer for it?
I did.
Yeah, I've seen
Not
it.
deliberately. I've seen it because it popped up on someone else's stream.
I'm gonna bring it up. How you doing though, Jack? It's good to see you, brother.
Yeah, I'm okay. I dozed off, and so that's why I'm late.
You don't even need to apologize, brother.
I didn't. I just said I dozed off.
Are you
real quick before we jump into the trailer, though? Real quick. I think by the time GTA 6 comes out, over $100 games will be the norm. Like GTA 6 will probably be 120. I think they're just testing the waters, and I think they're also trying to iron out all the issues with GTA Online to release it simultaneously with the game. Because originally, what I heard was that GTA 6 would launch without GTA Online, and GTA Online would come later. I think they're just ironing out the kinks for GTA Online to, release it simultaneously so they can make a fuck ton of money.
They're going to make a fuck ton of money no matter what they do.
Well, it's Rockstar. Of course they do.
Yeah.
Do you think they might be taking the opportunity to take some of the work that they've put in out?
I hope that's what they're going to do. If you wokeify GTA, what do you have? I mean,
I want to just take the opportunity just to show Jack something. So, Jack, you missed the intro, and there's subtle.
He's reporting from the front lines of the war in Birmingham.
Yeah, there's subtle little changes. So, just watch this.
Joins us as Kadath salt lamp has started to chafe with Jack Tarlad's olive oiled up fingers. Yarny swears, oh fuck shit.
So the question is, did you spot the difference?
I did.
Good. Oh, even better.
I've seen it twice and I didn't spot the difference.
I didn't even see the difference.
I did it again.
That's amazing.
See, you think you sneaky, but I gotcha.
Yeah, but the thing is, it's
So what is the difference?
that there may be a bottle of oil behind your head.
Show me again.
Makes the whole room sing. Paul Hadouken joins us from the States as Kadath salt lamp has started to chafe with Jack Tarlad's olive oiled up fingers. Yarny swears, oh fuck shit.
Yeah.
That's fucking awesome.
It actually looks like it's meant to be there.
Yeah.
It fits in well.
It does
Can
look
you
like
put a condom over it next time?
I can do quite a few things. Like I said to everybody else at the start of the show, there are 6 changes I make throughout the entire video, and every week it's a case of see if you can spot the changes. And it could be both the video and the audio change. So yeah, it's one of those constantly ever evolving intros. But I want to play this, and then I'm going to ask a question. I'm going to ask the important question afterwards.
What you doing up there? I'm just fixing some leaks. Seriously, dude, you got some time on your hands. I got some properties with paying tenants.
Oh, that's why you came by?
Just go get me my checks.
See you, Brian. Love you, Jason.
Did you see the size of her ass?
No.
Hold on.
Yeah.
Bink.
Dang.
Holy fuck, she's carrying a load.
Baby's got back.
Yeah, this
put a
was
mug
the
on
first
that.
thing I noticed about this trailer is that they really ramped up the size of the women's asses and the shape.
There's jiggle physics in the ass cheeks.
Oh,
we
yeah.
are in the day and age of Brazilian butt lifts. So
Yeah. In
Yeah.
Miami,
Yeah.
hell yeah,
Yeah,
Miami.
Yeah.
especially in Miami. Yeah.
Mhm.
Yes.
A lot of Cuban women there too.
All of the BBLs.
Bitch.
Wang Chung.
Let's go.
Oh beer.
Was that Jeff Bridges doing the voice of his landlord?
No idea.
No idea.
Don't
We'll
think so?
have to replay it. See, the police are abusing black people.
I'm here for Lucia Caminos. She's supposed to be getting out.
Nice.
What's your name?
Jason Duval.
I seen you here before.
You might have.
Okay.
Hey.
It's a lot less gay than the first one.
Mm-hmm.
Have you noticed that? Obviously, it's a lot less gay. There's a lot less color as well. I mean, apart from the chick's ass, and she was just wearing fucking the brightest pink outfit, fucking going. The first trailer for this,
how to get a lot less gay as well.
yeah, was massive amount of color. Oh, sexy bits.
Mm-hmm.
Above your head, now! You string.
Ooh,
The new beginnings.
salty.
Trust me, this place is just the start for us.
Steve, they color corrected. It certainly looks like they dialed it down to pastel colors.
And what you got?
Jiggle pickers.
There we go.
Do this. We're doing it right.
And that's basically the rest of the,
Yeah,
trailer.
I mean,
There's no gameplay.
this is the first trailer where the game actually looks more next gen than with the last trailer.
Yeah.
Like
No gameplay.
it warrants the actual. Well, it's no gameplay, but the cutscenes certainly look more current gen than they used to.
That was the first
cutscenes
question
now
I was going to say.
aren't really cutscenes. They are in-game engines these days. It's cheaper to do that. So
Yeah,
I
but
don't-
we're gonna get to because we gotta.
Yeah.
Like, you want to play the rest of the trailer or
Yeah.
Yeah.
They got your name, address, they got everything. Us cops, we gotta protect each other.
You and me, Lou. You got this.
We got it.
Fast and the Furious.
Oh my dear God! Hey, ABF. That's redneck ABF.
Fucking ABF. I mean, you know what? Actually, that looked like Boosh McFadden.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes,
Yeah.
yes.
That's fucking
Yeah.
Boosh.
That's Boosh.
Fucking Boosh.
Although that guy reminds me of the first GTA Vice City. The hillbilly that you meet in the beginning.
Yeah.
My God, the sexual energy in that trailer. My goodness.
Hey, quarterback, get it.
QBG, yeah.
QBG or what's his face?
is that Jack Black?
Nah, it's not Jack Black.
No, it's QBG.
It's Pedro Pascal.
No, it's QBG. It's QBG.
So obviously, the first thing is still no gameplay.
Still no gameplay.
No.
And why have they not relayed or shown any gameplay? Is that also another reason why they pushed it back a year?
Don't know, but in terms of that trailer, that's nice pre-rendered in-engine cutscenes and shit, but color me unimpressed for in-game in-engine cutscenes. I don't care.
That's a trend that needs to fucking die, by the way.
No gameplay. It's all pre-rendered, so it's not live rendered.
Yep.
The music choices, whatever, and none of this makes me care any more about this than I did about GTA 5, which is also non-existent care at this point. It's like watching this trailer is like watching the next Fast and the Furious trailer and being like, oh, we're doing this again. We only have done this like 9 million times. So yeah, color me unimpressed.
I'll have to push back on that one because let's face it, what's the title of the fucking series? What's the title of the IP? Grand Theft Auto. What you were expecting to do? You're going to be doing grand thefts. You're going to be doing
Carjacking.
jobs,
stealing
hijack,
cars,
bank
that's
robberies.
That's not the issue. But even the fucking characters have the exact same energy as the fucking last ones. I don't.
Yeah, I mean,
care.
so like, I just want to go back to what Tombi was saying about, it's not as gay as the original. Yeah, like the first, like San Andreas and GTA 3 and Vice City.
Yeah,
they were all chock full of parody. The original Vice City was all based around Scarface. And that general 80s vibe, and it was just packed to the brim with parody and innuendo, and all the advertisements were, and that's what you got out of it. Basically, it was all the nostalgia of, or like the sort of like faux nostalgia of the 80s.
Yep.
And the newer ones, it is more focused on, like gameplay and graphics and all that kind of stuff. They're not the same thing, even remotely. The new ones are not the same. Like the newer generation from GTA 4 to 6, they're not the same energy.
If you're looking for the same energy, you need to pick up Saints Row 3, Saints Row 4, and Saints Row 2. Those are more like those Grand Theft Autos than the current Grand Theft Autos.
Yeah,
facts. I was even gonna say this specific this GTA trailer is kind of not totally giving me the same vibes as the recent Saints Row one, but it's kind of giving me those vibes where it's just like, hey, it's no more parody, it's more real life scenario shit. I mean, Saints Row was way more like woke and about DEI and shit, but like I don't know, it's like Jack was saying, like, where's the parody? Where's like the goofy silliness? Like, in the game.
I'll answer that in a second. I just want to focus on Levistro's comment here. But do they have a strip club and sex shop so I can get a dildo and beat people senseless with it?
That's
Saints Row 3.
Saints Row.
Saints Row.
Yep.
But the thing is, the point I'm going to say is, at the minute we've seen no gameplay.
Yep.
We've seen an approximate couple of trailers which gives us a hint about what the story is going to be and how it's going to possibly progress, but we haven't seen any of the parodiness that we've seen in previous entries, the radio stations which are just fucking chef's kiss in terms of the laugh a minute that you can have with Rusty Ring's brown donuts coming over a freaking radio station. I just love the batter. Oh, just
while
brilliant.
It's on my mind. I just looked up Grand Theft Auto 6 voice cast on IMDb, and the only person listed is Stephen Root, which I heard in the trailer. He actually was one of the cops, but he's the only person listed on IMDb as being in Grand Theft Auto 6 right now.
Yeah, go on.
Shaka's raising an excellent point in the chat, though. You can't go to a strip club because your Latina girlfriend will kill you. Exactly.
Yeah.
Especially if you play the dude. Especially if you play the dude.
Levistro, it's probably there, but the second you go near it, your Latina girlfriend's just going to whop you. She'll be like,
Well,
hey, your bitch ass go there.
In terms of the lack of actual gameplay footage, I don't know if anyone remembers the launches of both GTA 3 and GTA 4.
Yes.
Because the teasers that were put out, people thought, no way, you're not going to pull that off. Like, especially going from GTA 2 to GTA 3, they just all look like pre-rendered screenshots. I'm like, there's no way they're going to pull this off. And they did it. And then when it came to GTA 4, they did the same thing. It was like, this looks miles better. There's no way you're going to pull this off. And then they did it. And it was better than everything that they'd actually previously shown.
Jester says,
I think we should hold off judgment for now.
Yeah, GTA was the OG South Park. Nobody was safe. Everyone was a target. GTA 5 is where they started to lose that, when they started to censor themselves. I'm still worried. It's okay to be worried. I'm still with Abe. We haven't seen enough. We haven't got enough detail to cast judgment, but it's okay to be worried that it's going to be more of the same with GTA 5, if not worse, and at a greater cost. We just, it's too early at this point in time. And that's the thing with this, and that's why I wanted to have this as our first discussion, because it opens the door for... So again...
I'm just putting this in the private chat to link to Vice City's TV commercial.
Let's do it.
I am kind of...
We might get clipped. Sorry.
Fuck them.
Enygma.
I don't give a shit.
No, it's all right.
What were you saying, buddy?
Yeah, go for it.
I was saying that I'm kind of shocked that they would go with a... I mean, Stephen Root isn't exactly the biggest name on the planet, but he is a known actor. After San Andreas, Rockstar was like, we're not going to bring in any more big names because of the rights issues to it or something, because apparently they had brought in enough people in San Andreas that it, made it where there was rights issues with it with the voice cast.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So they were going to go with just professional voice actors instead, not really bring anybody in. But Stephen Root's a voice actor too, but he's still a name. We all know who he is. So
I would steer clear of actors and go for professional voice actors, because you'll have far less issues.
Mm-hmm.
You'll have far less issues. Right, let's play this.
30 seconds, all you need.
Yeah.
The levels of Miami Vice in this was just fucking amazing. Flock of seagulls as well, playing in the background.
Grand Theft Auto Vice
Fuck
City
yeah.
coming soon on PlayStation 2. Rated M
God.
for
That's so good.
PlayStation 2.
I am
23 years ago.
Isn't it funny how that trailer achieved more than the GTA 6 one?
For real. I'm so pumped right now. Like, that is how you make a fucking trailer.
I still have the PSP version of that as well.
Nice.
And it was such a good adaptation.
So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna spend the weekend and I'm gonna chop up what trailers footage we've got from number 6, and I'm gonna do it in that style. And then I'm gonna put it on the fucking web.
That's gonna go, dude. I wouldn't be surprised if that goes viral.
Yeah.
Because holy shit. But the only thing is that showed like 30 seconds of gameplay. You don't got that.
No, we don't. But we've only got what we can work with.
That's true. But that's how you make a trailer.
Look
at all the
gameplay. Vice City, splicing the Vice City gameplay and trailer stuff into the 6 trailer.
Oh yeah, do a flip flop.
Yeah, just use the Vice City remake. Oh no, wait, no, you can't do that. No,
nope.
But
nope.
man,
I'm just gonna use slides and slips from the GTA 6 trailer. I'm just gonna take out little bits. I'm gonna put a very specific track over the top of it, and I know the track I'm gonna play, and I'm gonna spunk it together like they've done here. I'm even tempted to de-res it as well and make it as fucking grainy as the GTA.
Do it like the 90s trailer for games where all of the pre-renders were amazing, and then the actual game footage was absolute trash.
Do 4:3 ratio. Don't do a 16:9.
It has to be 4:3. It's got to be a 4:3 because it works so well for the 3 panels.
But still do a wide. Wait, do they still like do widescreen the whole time? Yeah, the whole episode's in widescreen. But it's 4:3.
Yeah,
you go.
It's got to be done. It's got to be done.
Gotta be done.
So there you go. That's going to be my job over the weekend.
Sweet,
mate. That's going to be fucking hilarious.
And then you're gonna by accident make a better trailer for GTA 6 than what fucking Rockstar did.
Probably.
Yeah. And ironically, with more gameplay footage.
No, the funny shit is you don't even need more quote unquote gameplay footage, but the official GTA 6 trailer that we just watched is way too long and is fucking like in sections is uninteresting and fucking boring.
True.
The 32-second Vice City trailer is in your face. Here's the game. Go be dumb. Thank you.
Yeah.
No, see, again, I've got to push back on that. And the reason why that looked amazing is because you know what the game was.
Yeah, but back then we didn't know what the game was.
No, but you do now. This is like fucking Schrodinger's fucking equation. You've got all the answers to this.
Okay, then take
you know what the game's like. You know what was coming. You know how much of a generational leap from the previous game this was.
But then take the trailer for Doom: The Dark Ages. The first official trailer for Doom: The Dark Ages is less than a minute and does more to promote Doom: The Dark Ages than the GTA 6 trailer does for GTA 6.
Yes.
But the thing is that you're not going into it completely blind, as in you're not going completely blind into this also.
Yeah,
you know what the GTA series is.
What's it going to offer, yeah.
Exactly. Yeah. I mean, the thing is, what we're seeing with this is no gameplay footage. Be doing the Doom ones.
Not in the official trailer. The official trailer for Doom 1, for Doom The Dark Ages, the first trailer, doesn't have any gameplay in it yet. The gameplay is in the second trailer, which is 1.5 minutes long. But the first trailer is only like 55 seconds.
Yeah.
But that trailer still does more for Doom than the GTA 6 trailer does for GTA.
I'd argue a lot of that is the music.
You could watch both on mute. Have both with no music, and the Doom trailer still does more to promote Doom.
I would agree with that. I mean, the thing is that when you're looking at GTA 5, and it's certainly online, and we'll change topics in a minute so everybody can get involved because there's only about 3 people fucking talking right now.
I'm here.
I've never really got too much into GTA 5. All of the previous GTAs, no problem at all, but GTA 5, yeah, I played it, but it was purely the online, and even then, not too much because I was late to the party. Plus, there was a lot of other better games. Anyway, delayed again. Amazing.
Yeah,
I hope they show us
most
gameplay
likely
next time.
Yeah, please, they fucking need it. Yeah, and most likely will be delayed again. Like that would be fucking funny if they actually delayed again.
Yeah. No.
Yeah. So everybody's talking about Clear Obscure, obviously, because it's taken the world by storm. So the origin story of the game couldn't be any funnier if you tried. So the whole story about this is that a former Ubisoft developer one day got bored of Ubisoft shit and said, like, fuck it, I'll just make my own game without the AAA bullshit involved. So he went on a quest to actually gather some people around. So he brought on some junior developers to give them something to work on that's not AAA slop. And he basically said that it's a series of miracles that the game actually came to be. And basically he found his composer on SoundCloud of all places, which is kind of funny to me because
really,
SoundCloud is like, I remember when SoundCloud was just taking off and being massively popular, and then you have like the lead story writer of the game was on Reddit of all places. I mean, say what you want about Reddit these days, but that's pretty fucking funny. And yeah, like I said, it's actually massive luck that this game actually came to be in the way it did, because you have all the voice actors that they cast for the game. Like, I mean, Charlie Cox, Andy Serkis, Jennifer English, Ben Starr, the whole cast. It's like a fucking miracle that the game came out the way it did. Because if that would have been done by Ubisoft, we would have waited 10 years for this to come out. That even the director says that in the article somewhere, that if he would have pitched that to Ubisoft, this game wouldn't have been out by now. Because it would have been done by committee, and it would have been AAA to death by that point, which is a fucking shame. Yeah,
I was just about to ask the same question. Who is fucking their mic?
I think it's Jack.
Is it
me?
It's not me.
Every now and again, we're just hearing a
as if someone's pounding a table.
I'm fapping.
I've been on mute.
Oh, it could be the fap, the sound of the splosh from the fappage.
It's very aggressive.
I'm going to conduct some research and go and make a cup
What,
of tea.
into fappage?
That's you call it. He calls it conducting research.
I'm just going to remove myself from the pool.
Well, it's
of your fappage.
So 38 seconds, he will be back, chat.
Yes.
That's like the when you have to go to the bathroom and people say, "Where are you going?" and you don't want to say, "I'm going to go take a shit," so you come up with a euphemism for it, like dropping the kids off at the pool or something like that. My favorite is taking the Browns to the Super Bowl.
Yeah, that's a good one. Or taking the Cosby kids to the pool. I think that's what.
I mean,
prairie
to bring
dogging.
to bring it back to the topic. So
I say laying a brick.
Laying cable.
I heard that like half of the developers were junior developers. The other half were from SoundCloud and Reddit.
Well, some of them are also like disgruntled Ubisoft devs who were just sick and tired of the AAA formula that Ubisoft was putting together. And he just said it's mostly junior people who were incredibly invested in the project and very talented, which shows, because if you look at the art direction and how the game is put together, it looks freaking incredible. And I mean, sure, they borrowed a lot of elements from other games, especially turn-based games, but it's an inspiration. They even openly said that they were inspired by old turn-based JRPGs, and it shows.
Yeah.
And some people have been bringing up Lost Odyssey recently, the last turn-based JRPG that was done before everybody was like, nah, turn-based is not in fashion anymore. So the comparisons are drawn there as well. But yeah, like I said, the whole thing, how it came together, you can tell that the developers actually gave a shit, because the game is pretty solid. There's barely any bugs in it, and it actually came out the way it should. And the price point of $50, I think $50 should be the standard for most games, if anything, because I think AAA games are way too overpriced these days.
AA all the way.
AA all the way.
Let me push back on that a little bit, because Dragon Quest is still a thing. There's still turn-based games out there.
True, but
it just comes down to a big company like Square Enix goes, well, Dragon Quest is their bread and butter in Japan. If they screw with the formula in Japan with Dragon Quest, they're going to lose their core audience. So they're just like saying, if they want to eat Big Macs, we're going to keep giving them Big Macs. And they're not going to do anything about that, because they're still making a boatload of yen over there off of that stuff. So.
Well, but Square Enix in their Infinite Wisdom, or one of the head people, said that turn-based combat is pretty much dead.
Yeah, and that's
now
still
they're themselves
bring
in
out
the
Dragon
ass
Quest
because
games.
Mm-hmm.
And Octopath Traveler, didn't they do that too?
Yep, Octopath, same thing. Yep, and they sold pretty good too. Like Octopath did pretty well, and Square Enix was scratching their heads like, why aren't our things selling so well anymore? Like, gee, I wonder why. I mean, granted, turn-based combat is not for everybody, but there's been a lot of games that have been turn-based in the last 2 to 3 years even. If you look at Metaphor Refantasio, for example, Shin Megami Tensei 5, Octopath Traveler, Baldur's Gate, yeah, exactly. And people have been saying Persona, and people have been saying the turn-based combat has been dead, which is wrong, because we always get a turn-based combat game somehow. Even Sea of Stars, best example, which was inspired by Chrono Trigger. So I think it's just a matter of, like, you have to have people that are invested in something that is a passion of theirs. They just have to put their foot down and say, like, hey, this is my vision, don't fuck it up.
When you have a passion behind a project, it really shows through. And I think we're increasingly seeing how much we can see right through it, and the fans are seeing right through it. If you don't have the passion there, we can tell.
No, I totally agree. In all art forms, like you could just see when some schlop has been put out because they're just pushing it out. When someone's doing something that they like, you could feel that you could feel the creativity coming through the game. And like you guys just mentioned all those turn-based games, and like I'm really not much of a turn-based guy, but this game for some reason has just like shattered the ecosphere. I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about, but like it is just
shattered the veil.
And just like it even has gotten to me to download it and start playing it and go, holy shit, this is actually really great. So it is real. The passion behind it is, you can tell when it's that strong that it like even people that aren't really playing turn-based games are going, let me check this out. And
Well,
so I think that should be kind of. I love that all these stories of like, oh, it's only a 30 developer team or something. But I hate the people that are like, this game's great because it was developed only by 30 people. Like, no. It's
that's
great
bullshit,
because it's
yeah.
passionate and
Yes.
they really love it, and they killed the mechanics, they killed the art style, they killed it.
Yep.
So that's
It
why we
hasn't
should
just
praise it.
shattered the veil; it's literally ripped the veil off, bent the bride over, and pushed her face into the wedding cake, and fucked her up the arse in front of all the guests.
Do you know what? I'm almost tempted to put that into an AI engine just to render that fucking idea.
So I look at it like this: gaming has become far too corporatized at the AAA level.
Yes.
Yep.
If we look at the '90s, this stuff didn't happen in the '90s, and that's but things started to change that way. And the way that gaming development used to work is you would have like an independent developer out there with an idea, whatever it is. They had this game, and they had to shop that game around to all the big publishers because they couldn't afford to publish it themselves. So they would take it to these different developers. It had to kiss the ring of EA, of Capcom, of Activision, of all of them. And and I've been in meetings with when they talk about this, and it just basically is the publisher will look at the game and go, okay, we want this game, but we think that if we only invest $1 million into it, that it'll be fine. But what if we invest $20 million into it? Could it be like the next big thing? Well, now that stuff's all cut out because self-publishing is due to downloads and things like that. And believe me, I'm physical media all the way. But because of the rise of the independent developer, they don't have to kiss the ring anymore. And that's why these big AAA third parties are kind of scratching their heads because all they do is they have these IPs and the people who made them are gone. They've left for whatever reason, and they don't have the creativity to do something. And the independent developers they would use to bring new things in don't need them anymore.
Yeah.
So it's this catch-22 with the AAA gaming where it's just like, are we really going to get another Assassin's Creed? Yeah, because they don't have anything else in the chamber right now. And and everyone that they would go to and try to take something from is saying, we don't need Ubisoft anymore. You guys are crazy.
I mean, I heard rumors that they want to bring Ezio back for like an Animus game, and I'm like, do you really want to bring back the most popular character just to shit on him, or are you being genuine about this?
They are not genuine.
They're not
no
genuine.
way
They'll
are they
shit
going
on
to be
it.
genuine with that.
No.
And I have to kind of give a shout out. My husband had a
but it's like it's one of those things where people that gave a fuck made a good game.
Hanayama, can you not hear Yarnwich?
Can you not hear Yanni?
Nope.
Oh, okay.
She was just in the middle of talking, but
No, okay.
you stomped on her.
It's all right. It's all right.
So, Hanayama, finish your sentence, and then we'll go to Yanni.
Yeah, it's basically like it's a great example of people who give a fuck making a product that they are invested in, compared to people just making shit because they have to or feel like it's the need for them that they have to just here's more slop, have fun.
Yanni?
Yeah. I kind of actually piggybacking on that. Thanks, guys. My husband he studied art history, and he had a teacher who said, a good question to ask, and I hope I'm getting the verbiage right on this, is, are you serving the art or is the art serving you? And I think it's such a good way to look at it. And we have a lot of these corporations who want the art to serve them. But then that's when you make, and I know we could go into a whole what is art direction conversation on this. So at the risk of going that conversation or going that direction, that's when you get bad art. When you want it to serve you, you get bad art. But when you serve the work, you get good art.
Yeah.
Yep.
And I really love that. I really love that question and that way of looking at it. I think that could be applicable in a lot of situations, or a good tool to use.
Can you hear Yanni now?
Yes.
Yeah, because I removed you and added you back on.
No, even before you removed me, because for me, Yanni's camera was shown as offline, and even before you removed me, I saw that the camera flicked back on, and then I could hear.
Oh, interesting.
Interesting.
Just going back to what Paul was saying earlier about, if you're passionate about a game or whatever, or someone said it about it shining through, just look at the original 3D GTA games. The passion that was in those, and the creativity certainly shone through.
Well, just video games back then in general, because everybody, everyone, it seemed like video game developers were way more passionate back then because it wasn't mainstream and it was just a passion project up until, whenever games surpassed movies and music and sales and stuff. Now it's like, you would think that the people who want to make money, like the investors and all that, because I was even going to say, like, even in the 80s, the music producers or 70s, 80s, the early days of music, where the record companies were like, we need to make a hit album. We need to make our money back. We want to make more than our money back.
Yep.
You would think that, like, even those guys had passion when they were recording all the music and stuff like that. But, like, it seems like fucking the heads, the heads of the CEOs, the fucking investors of these companies are just like, yeah, just throw out anything. We're gonna make money anyways. Who gives a shit?
Yep.
It's like
there was cocaine involved.
Exactly. Let's make game developers do cocaine. Then they'll be passionate.
Make cocaine great again.
But a lot of them aren't making their money back. That's the thing, is that Ubisoft's had 3 stinkers in a row. They haven't made their money back for the games that they've made. They've spent probably $1 billion on those 3 games.
Somebody ship a brick of coke to Ubisoft. They need some inspiration.
Go for it, Jack. You were going to say?
My dad worked for several AAA developers, and he said that there is always some big shot sort of producer. Like you've got a team that you got an idea for a game. Someone's got an idea for a game, and it's being pitched. And then there's always some fucking big shot producer who hasn't got a fucking clue about games in the background going, yeah, but you know what? Kids love tanks. It's like,
yes,
but that's not what the game is about. Yeah, we need tanks in there. Definitely need some tanks in there because kids love tanks. But we're not going that isn't the idea of, well, that's the way we're gonna go with this.
But kids love drugs too.
The film industry is exactly the same. It's always these dickhead producers that come along, fuck everything up, take a big fat pay packet, and don't give a fuck about the end product. And everyone hates them for a reason.
We're entering a day and age where all the media types have lost those like awesome producers. Like, think of a music producer, a game, like even video games had that. Think of John Carmack, Cliffy B. They're like, oh shit, those are the cool rock stars. Yeah, there you go. They had their
Aitken and Waterman. I mean, Kylie Minogue, Rick Astley. You know what I mean? Those were the biggest names of the 90s.
Never gonna give you up.
And we got nothing. We have nothing these days. Like, what artist shines through? What producer shines through? When you say, "Oh, that guy produced all those albums," you're like, I don't fucking know that. Phil Spector.
No, but genuinely though, he was one of the
exactly
best.
That's
Harvey
exactly
Weinstein. No.
Nick Gordon, music producer.
What was that meme recently where like they showed a picture of Harvey Weinstein and then it shows the what's her face from Disney, that recent dwarves movie, Zegler, and the bitch from Last of Us. It's like, say what you say about say what you will about Harvey Weinstein, but this wouldn't have happened under him.
Never would have happened if he was still in power. Yeah.
But and that's why I say that independent games are where it's all at right now, because a lot of these developers who leave these AAA publishers, they go and they form their own shit. So you see like Iga left Konami because Konami wanted to make pachinko machines instead of video games. Iga goes out and goes, okay, cool, I'm going to make Bloodstain. So that's where a lot of the talent is now.
I mean, that Ember game, it looks fantastic, doesn't it?
Yep. Can't wait to play it. One day.
There we go. Shock said it in chat. We need a new Todd Howard. Not this pussified Todd Howard.
Did you know that Todd Howard actually has a cameo in Oblivion?
It just works.
It just works. Is he really in a book? See those mountains over there? 16
voice.
times the detail.
Voice. He's doing a voice test. There's actually a command that you have to put into your console in Oblivion, and then it's actually literally Todd Howard talking to you.
Oh my god!
It's
God Howard. We need more God Howards in the industry.
Adam Gray's got a good one there. Rick Rubin.
Rick Rubin.
Yeah. Yes.
He produced.
It's a sandwich, isn't it? A Reuben.
So many albums.
Yes.
Yeah, he produced so many albums, but he also produced Toxicity by System of a Down. And there's this story about they needed that little sort of fill, and they couldn't think of the lyrics to go
And
for.
Chop Suey.
Yeah, and he just like pick a fucking line out of the Bible, and so they literally just flick through the Bible, and put their finger down, and it's like, I don't think you trust in my. Oh no, it wasn't that one. It was Father, into your hand I commend my spirit. That sort of thing. Yeah. I commit my spirit. Yeah. And that was it. That was the line.
Yeah.
And
Rick
it
Rubin.
stuck.
They were sitting in his library. Rick Rubin said, "Pick a book, any book, and pick a line from the book." And he picked up the Bible, and you got that's where you forsaken.
Yeah, but
that was originally a song about the Armenian genocide. Believe it or not.
Yep.
Yeah, well, it was also the name of it was going to be suicide related, but they knew that they couldn't get away with it. But if you listen to the longer version, he just says it at the start, doesn't he?
Yeah,
we're doing suicide.
Rolling in suicide. Yeah,
we're all in suicide.
He was ringside at WrestleMania, and he looked like the Unabomber.
Oh god.
Yeah.
Oh, what? Serge Tankian? Or
No,
Rick Rubin.
Rick Rubin.
Rick Rubin.
Yeah. He went very hobo-ish looking as the years went on.
If you think about who Rick Rubin produced it for, he produced Slayer, Beastie Boys,
Yep.
System of
a Down.
Dude, do we need to go down the list?
Yeah.
And a bunch of my favorite bands that like
so many genres as well.
Yeah, so many genres. He would do. He did a bunch of like new metal, which I love new metal back in the day. Limp Bizkit, I believe. Hold on, let me.
Limp Bizkit, yeah.
Just while you're on that, this just cropped up on my feed, and I just have to share it because it's fucking hilarious.
Oh my!
Oh my dear God! That's Sperm Race the movie.
I'm fucking sperm.
What the hell?
What the actual fuck, man?
Hell, the size of his wallet more than makes up for the size. Stewie, will you please shut up?
Dog's been eaten by John fucking
Stewie,
sperm.
ow! You almost dislocated my. Stewie! There you are. You furry cute idiot.
Hello, you cunt.
Here we go.
My God.
Fucking, what the fuck is coming up in my fucking feed, you bastard?
I'm sure I've seen that movie.
Is that an
degenerate.
AI?
There's no fucking AI involved there.
Nope.
Both me and Samuel the Infamous, we've seen the most obscure dog shit movies of all time.
I gotta join y'all for that. I love Samuel's fucking recommendations.
Yeah, more story.
Yeah, and the funny thing is, that clip still makes more sense than the plotline of Queen's Blade.
Butch Vig is another great music producer, by the way.
Who?
He's the Butch Vig. He's
Butch Vig?
he's the guitarist for Garbage, but he's a
Oh.
major producer.
Yes, he's a pretty good producer. Yeah, I agree.
Right on.
Yep. But to wrap this little story up real quick, if you have a passion and you're stuck with a AAA developer, just fucking leave and make your own thing.
Oh,
Don't
look.
give up.
There's ladies and men and ginger people. That's diverse as fuck.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of wild, right?
Yep.
And Uncle Martin, yes, Queen's Blade has a plotline somewhere.
Somewhere.
Yeah.
Yeah. You just have to think
Somewhere.
a bit harder to find it.
No, you don't have to think a bit harder. You need to do crack. If you want to understand the plotline of Queen's Blade, you have to do crack.
Is that
Right.
is that the one with the demon
Yep.
weapons that are waifus?
No, not demon weapons. No. That's something different.
That's something different.
Hanayama,
I swear it's not hentai.
Hanayama, choose one of your topics.
The one that I put in private chat. Let's laugh a bit about fucking idiots again.
One you put in about. Well, you've got two. Pirate Nations or Assassin's Creed?
Yeah, Assassin's Creed.
Creed.
Because,
Shadow.
Because that one is just funny. Because for once, it's more funny who this is than anything else. So one of the consultants, in big quotation marks, put out the great opinion that apparently Asian men living in the West were more outraged about Assassin's Creed Shadows than people living in Japan. So if you scroll down just a tad, if you scroll down just a tad, because this is hilarious. Stop. So, the second line is the more important one, because the historical culture consultant, Professor Sashi Schmidt-Hori.
Ain't this the guy that got fucking laughed out of the fucking university?
Hori Schmidt did what?
Yeah, so Sashi Schmidt-Hori is, first of all, a fucking idiot.
Yes.
And this is why when I read this, I just laughed, because Sasha Schmidt-Hori is also the author of Tales of Idolized Boys, Male-on-Male Love in Medieval Japan.
Oh, yeah.
So
I remember this bint.
Yeah, and by the way, Professor in quotation marks, Sashi Schmidt-Hori, was educated in Seattle.
No,
this shocks me.
Right.
So this is your historical culture consultant who didn't even who wasn't even raised in Japan.
Shocker.
Who was educated in Seattle and who wrote a op-ed about fucking gay men in feudal Japan with no knowledge of either subject, either about gay men in general.
Not gay men, pedophiles.
No, it's male-on-male love in feudal Japan. That's an actual book.
Yeah, but she was also talking about how there was historically a tradition of men and boys in Japan.
I believe it was called Boys in Lover.
There's a bunch of dumb shit that she...
No, it was Boys in Sauce.
Yeah, but again, there's a bunch of shit that she wrote, but the more funny one is, this is the historical culture consultant who is about as historical or cultural about Japan than basically anybody else in that godforsaken company.
I bet he has a nose ring.
But
I've never spent 1 minute in Japan, but I know the Japanese love their culture. They love the samurai romance novels and things like that are very much how we look at Western.
Yep.
So they're very proud of their culture, and they love it when people honor it. They loved Ghost of Tsushima.
Yep.
Yeah.
And mind you, by the way, Professor Sashi also claims that there was no real outrage from men from males in Japan. Meanwhile, the Japanese government is preparing lawsuit against Ubisoft.
Right.
Because clearly there was no outrage in Japan.
And the Prime Minister mentioned it personally in a TV broadcast.
Yes. And the Prime Minister openly said that any disrespect towards their culture, history, or religion will be met with fierce fucking comebacks.
As it should be.
Yeah. As it should be. But apparently, because he's a Japanese male, he doesn't count because there was no outrage. Says the historical cultural fucking consultant that was schooled in Seattle.
What a fucking retard.
He's literally that type of producer I mentioned earlier of historical culture. He's like, Japs, do you know what they love? Love with boys.
A tale of black men and gay boys.
What we need around here is some medieval feudal pedophiles.
Yeah, right.
Schmidt-Hori is
I
actually
figured
a
that would
woman.
come out of fucking Seattle.
Oh,
too.
is it?
Yep.
But
What they love is to bite the pillow when we're going dry.
No, but the funny shit is because you brought it up when they sit there and be like, yeah, you know what this needs? Tanks. If they had tanks in Assassin's Creed Shadows, that would have been a better game.
Hey, there's
Let's be honest,
the Yasuke simulator.
Yes.
Yes. Play that game. It's far more
Play
rewarding.
that game. Just ride around a tank with a fucking AK.
Literally.
I
a
got
game.
gifted that game. I'm excited to play it.
Still haven't played it. Dang, Paul.
Yeah, damn, Paul.
I don't have. There's so many games to play. So little time.
You tell me.
Yeah, you've missed the boat on it now.
Yeah, no, but I just literally found this funny. It's like, yeah, it's the fucking Seattle raised and educated fucking bint that knows absolutely fucking nothing about shit. and then it's just claiming random nonsense to be like, no, Ubisoft was really fine, I swear. It's like, nope. No, it wasn't.
She's biased because she got paid.
Yes.
Barry H's comment there. Assassin und Panzer.
That would have been a way better game, honestly.
Would have been a better game, let's be honest. Like, imagine you play fucking Assassin's Creed Shadows, but instead of Yasuke, you play some random Joe Schmo with a fucking Gundam suit. Immediately a better game.
Hold on, how does Battery H know our nickname for Hanayama?
I just call him Axis.
Yeah.
Yeah, but then Paul gets confused and it's like, wait, is Seth here?
Yeah.
What's really funny... Go ahead, sorry.
No, I said DJ Access is my buddy on the Company Boys, so yes, I am. I'm like, that's 2 accesses when he's on
Axis
Hanayama's.
Adjacent.
I sub you guys.
They form an axis.
Thanks.
They form an axis between them, obviously.
Yeah.
Also, Andy Matthews, yes, agreed. Girls and Panzer is good.
It's fantastic.
The thing I find really funny is that we get all this sensibility over here, 2025 sensibilities, and I started playing the Lunar Remastered Collection. I've been playing that on my streams on the Switch, and in the second game, one of the characters, the Flying Kitty Dragon, makes a lot of gay jokes at the expense of one of the characters, and I thought. I was playing it last night, and I'm thinking, there's no way they're going to leave in the gay jokes. They got to take those out, right? And so far they haven't. So I was like, wow, I can't believe that they actually left that in. Because I suspected that they would.
The world is
I'm
healing.
surprised.
Yeah.
Yeah, one of the characters tells the main character, hey, you look like you'd be able to join. Why don't you join up with our guard? You'd be really good. I know a good man when I see one. And then the kitty dragon goes, yeah, I bet you do. Damn.
Get shafted.
I'm surprised.
Literally.
Yeah, I was shocked when I saw that. I was like, oh my God, I can't believe they left that in there.
Abe.
Yes.
Abe. I was just about to bring this up to the screen. Have you watched the first video? At the top of your link.
Yeah, I've seen it.
Which is likely to get us pulled off fucking YouTube pretty fucking quickly.
I didn't suggest you play the video or anything, but you could show the title of, the front cover of the DVD. You might be able to get away with that.
Yeah, we showed it on the pub. We're fine.
Yeah.
Which bit? The first image where she walks past and she is literally bollocky buff.
No.
Yeah,
no.
maybe not.
Just the image that's on IMDb.
That's not what you fucking linked me, though.
No.
You sent me a fucking link of a fucking video on X. So I scrolled up, and then there's suddenly naked chicks in the background.
Why didn't you send it to me?
Clicking on.
Fucking hell.
Yeah, what did you click?
Craig?
Send it to all of us.
He sent a thing for Dick Shark. What are you talking about?
No,
it's an IMDb link.
Are
you getting your favorite mix of Tombi?
Chance, in case you're wondering,
it's definitely in Discord right now.
Yep.
Oh, Discord.
In case you're wondering, it's Kanye's naked wife walking past.
Yeah,
Just
Kanye's naked wife. It's the Kanye link that you put up.
Hello.
Oh, that one. Oh yeah.
That's all you got to say. Wow.
Yeah, don't show that one.
Don't show that one. It's like, okay.
Now Abe's getting confused with his links.
Come on, man.
Yeah, that was a clip from one of Sneako's streams.
Yeah, and all I can see is what a fucking timeline we're in. I thought, right, okay, fine. Put it on the fucking screen, and I scrolled up accidentally. I was like, yeah, I don't think we're going to play that one.
Okay, I'm watching a different
I've
track.
actually got a better link to that. Let me just get it for you.
Yeah, please.
That
Check it
excludes
before you send us
Kanye's naked wife.
Oh, does it now?
I mean,
She seems to be allergic to clothes. I don't know what's going on.
I think it might be the Yahtzee that's with her, mate.
Maybe.
Yeah.
I think it's all the Diddy parties that he's been going to.
Like, well, I might as well not wear clothes since it's going.
Well, yeah, they're just going to get lubed up and ruined, so might as well just not wear them.
Okay, right. In Discord, I'll just send you this link.
I'm sick of having to send my clothes to the dry cleaners, so I just won't wear any.
Me too.
This is just a clip of.
Things come out of those blue dresses.
This is just a clip.
Sure, why not? This is just a clip of the bit that I was trying to show.
Okay.
Was that
no naked ladies, unfortunately.
It's his new hit single, and the kids are loving it.
Oh, yeah,
I see them blasting it.
I mean, I guess you guys aren't ready for it yet, but your kids are gonna love it.
Yeah. Really, it's that. God.
That's true. We did speak about. Oh, we spoke about gushing here too. The gush pads. Oh no, that was not here.
I think.
Oh, were we talking about the fucking leather fucking diapers?
Yeah. I think I was doing that.
We actually discussed that on Hump Day Chinwag a long time ago about Professor Savage Dad standing there in his leather fucking underwear.
Oh my god.
These people took my kids from me, then they froze my bank account. I got so much anger in me, got no way to take it out. Think I'm stuck in a matrix, where the fuck's my nitrous? Yes, I am a cuck, I like when people fuck on my bitch. The shit that I'm posting on Twitter, they telling me, hey, don't say that.
That's you problem.
How niggas can see me in public, I'm driving an all-coat Maybach. With all of the money and fame, I still can't get my kids back. With all of
this can't be the real song though.
It might be AI.
It's the real song. It was actually shown on one of Sneako's streams when he was around Kanye's place.
My good God.
We haven't even got to the best part yet.
Yeah, this is the preamp.
niggas see my Twitter, but they don't see how I be feeling. So I became a Nazi, yeah, bitch, I'm the nigga, how here
And this, by the way, this is by the way how he got banned in 7 minutes off of Twitch in his first stream.
That doesn't surprise me one bit.
Yeah, I feel bad.
No, I don't.
Shit.
I do not feel bad.
I feel
need
bad
to watch
because
anymore.
No.
It's kind
Let's
of
hear it. Let's hear it one more time. Play 2 more seconds. I'm sure Hana would enjoy it.
Nah, I'm pretty sure.
God, this is Hanayama's theme tune. What are you
This is Hanayama's theme song.
I would come over there.
Oh my God. Goes all broken.
What do you mean that is my theme song? I would come over there. You fucking
Imagine being a white supremacist. Listen. Imagine
Poland, baby. We win.
I'm gonna stick a fucking pickle in his mouth.
Yeah, like literally, you will get beaten. You will get beaten to fuck with a fucking frozen pickle, you dickhead.
Don't be mad. That
is my theme song. Are you?
Phoenix says, "Tombi demonetized. I was here. Unfortunately, it's not just me. It beats Blue and Yanni.
Ranger right now. But yeah.
No,
it's the N-word and then. Oh my god.
But
That's Fourth Reich.
If you're a white supremacist and you stream on Twitch, that's your perfect soundbite for a super chat donation.
Even if you're just a troll, that's a perfect soundbite.
Do you know what's funny as well is if you fast forward it a little bit towards the end, There's
chorus
like
is a real kicker,
choir
isn't
of
it?
people singing it.
There's
my God,
Irish.
no,
Oh my
no
god.
more, please.
Yeah,
Cruel
no.
Yeah.
No,
Maybe not.
I legit saw a video.
We're not playing any more of it. We're not
Okay.
playing any more of it.
Yeah, it's probably a good idea.
I saw a video of kids with like, you know, those portable Bluetooth speakers going into the most public space ever, skateboarding around and blasting that song.
Oh my God.
Natty, what the heck did I just walk in on?
Yep.
Sorry.
Don't ask. Natty.
Yeah. Well,
just move
Kanye
along.
West
Kanye.
losing his fucking shit.
Hashtag
It's
blame
not
the
doing his
Bulldog.
presidential prospects much good, is it?
Let's
really?
talk about something a little bit more positive.
I think
A little bit more positive.
Excuse me,
Holy
what?
cow.
Yeah.
Okay, so here we go. So a UN judge has been jailed for keeping a housekeeper as a slave. Yes,
Holy
boys
shit.
and girls, it is not just the whites who enslaved people in the past. It is now the blacks who enslave
present.
people in the present. Yeah, a United Nations judge has been jailed for 6 years and 4 months for forcing a woman to work as a domestic slave. Lydia Mugambe, who's 50, was studying for a doctorate in law at the University of Oxford when the police discovered she had a young Ugandan woman at her home carrying out unpaid work as a maid and a nanny. Mugambe, who is also a High Court judge in Uganda, was jailed at Oxford Crown Court on Friday after she was found guilty of modern-day slavery. In sentencing, Judge David Foxton told the defendant she showed absolutely no remorse for her actions and she looked to forcibly blame the victim. In the video here, she's telling the police on the body cam footage, "I even have immunity," as they made the arrest. Yeah, so
is that worth a look?
She looks like a
I
piece
don't
of
know.
Riot.
Take a
So
quick look.
unfortunately, I'm going to have to now arrest you on suspicion of keeping somebody in slavery and servitude under the Modern Slavery Act. So you don't have to say anything, but it may harm your defence if you do not mention my question, something which will later on in court.
Officer.
Anything you do say may be used as evidence. All right. Sorry?
I am a judge in my country. I even have immunity. I am not a criminal.
You've got immunity in this country.
Yes. I have a diplomatic passport.
You're a diplomat.
Yes.
So we'll need to see that then.
Yes.
And then we'll need to speak to the embassy if you are a diplomat.
I came here as a student. I don't need her to work for me. I didn't come with her. She asked me because she has worked at my home before. She asked me.
Wakanda forever.
Slave forever.
Why are you gay?
Mugambe fraudulently arranged a visa for the woman, but it stipulated she would be paid to work as a private servant at the diplomatic residence of John Mugawa, Uganda's former Deputy High Commissioner based at the country's embassy in London. Prosecutors said that Mr. Mugawa sponsored the victim's visa knowing she would actually work in servitude for Mugambe. In return, Mugambe would provide him assistance in relation to a separate court case in Uganda in which he was a defendant, the court was told. The trial heard Mugambe paid for the victim's flight and picked her up from the airport, but the young woman then became a slave at the judge's home in Oxfordshire.
Can't wait for the movie.
What a bitch.
Yeah. So there is more to it, and I'm sure we can put the link in the chat and give us it here. I'll put the BBC link in the chat.
Well,
here.
he is a slave owner.
The Netflix film.
Yep.
She'll be a white. She'll be a
Oh,
white.
absolutely.
Yeah.
Yes.
She'll be a white man enslaving a black Chinese lady or something.
Stop reading my mind.
Why are you slaves? You are slaves, sir.
Why are you poor?
Why are you
Stop being poor.
Why do you choose to be a slave?
Why do you not have phones?
Stop eating my
Why are you running away?
Why do you not have phones?
I actually have the perfect reaction to that clip Tommy just the Jack just shared for the article. Let me just share that real quick. Oh, system sounds off. Fuck.
Oh, snap. There you go.
Oh, snap.
Hang on a sec. Why isn't it showing audio?
We put the audio to it for you. There we go.
But yeah, basically...
Kenzo in chat. Chirp.
But yeah, basically, the whites are constantly being blamed for, doing bad things against black people, and I just thought that this was a perfect sort of counter argument to that. Just the simple fact that they were like doing this fucking minister a favor over in Uganda for the slave. Basically, I'll scratch your back if you give me a slave.
Major Zap, you said that you got to jump off in a second.
Yes.
Plug your shit.
Woo!
Hi, everybody. I'm Major Zap. I am a content creator and streamer on YouTube. You can find me at Real Major Zap on Twitter, or X, if you like to call it that, where I post various gaming videos, shorts, clips, things like that. I play various games such as Scheduled One, Repo. I'm back in to V Rising. They have a new update. So if you like crazy gaming content and insane clips, follow me. Love to have you in chat.
Yeah.
Right
Follow
on.
me.
Yeah.
I'm delicious.
Yes, especially when I get eaten by tons of things in various games and I die on repeat.
Okay.
Major Zap's details in the chat, guys. Go and find him there.
Right,
As always, anytime you want to pop in, brother, just feel free to jump in with us if you're free. Just anytime you want to come. Open invite.
Absolutely. Thanks for having me. I'll see y'all later. Bye.
Later.
See you later. And here's my reaction to Jack's article.
Oh my god! Wow!
Oh my god, it's amazing!
That's got that video of the kid walking down the street going, "Hi, good morning." It's got that.
Hi!
Yes!
Morning!
Oh, I love it.
Yes. Yeah, thank fuck. She's gone to jail. Fucking skaggy kid.
Good riddance.
You
That's
got it,
Over here, that's the bigger question.
Served. That was crazy.
All right, let's let me drop that off. Who the fuck shared this? It might have been Greg.
What is it? Oh yeah,
Doppler
that's Serge
effect.
Tankian earlier on. And did we
Estapario Sibriario.
El Estapario, yeah. So like this is the I didn't know we were going to talk about this. This is
You fucking linked it in bloody Discord, you wombat.
Not as a story. It was like to follow up last week. So if anyone's interested, listen to this album.
If people right, chat. So normally what I say to the guys is put fucking topics that you want to talk about. So do you if you would preface
we have a week where we actually chat.
Yeah, I know we have a week when we chat, but if you preface it with something just to have a look at, don't worry about this being a topic. Right, fuck them. We'll move on to something else, dickhead.
It's actually a really good album. It's on Spotify. It's free. It's LS Tapario and Serge Tankian. I guess vocal.
I can't play it because you have to log in. Anyway, we're into memes because we've only got
That's why I usually tag Tombi and be like, topic for tomorrow, and then put the link.
Mm-hmm.
Mate, this is savage.
Yeah,
oh god.
This is fucking savagery.
I just sent a bunch of flowers to my neighbour Steve with a note that reads, "I still miss you. Love, Laura."
It's Steve's wife is going to answer the door, isn't it?
Kiss, kiss. I guess his wife just found them.
Jesus H. Christ.
Sorry, Steve. I was bored.
Yeah. Mate, that's fucking savage as fuck.
It would never get old.
An oldie but a goodie.
Fucking savage as fuck.
That's savage.
Oh, I fucking love this as well.
10.
Okay.
Austin.
Oh shit.
Happiness?
Happiness.
No, happiness.
Happy penis.
Excuse me? Excuse me?
I have a big stick. I have a big dick.
Oh.
Fucking socks.
You should need. Say, what is that?
Fucking socks.
It's an hour.
No, not hour. It's whore. A fucking goat.
It's just a goat.
No. It's a fucking goat.
Say,
He's like my daddy.
he's like your daddy?
Aw.
Bashing
Oh,
out
my
that monkey.
brain.
Well,
Kiddos.
Fucking kids. They're
I
fucking
love it.
hilarious.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah. I don't know why, but for some reason this just reminded me of you, Yarn Witch, and I have no reason why.
That looks like TV's Frank from Mr. Science Theater 3000.
It's fucking pure genius, but it's the cat that comes in. It's like,
Yeah. Oh, nice dinner.
It's fine.
Just resignation that it's the cats now.
Yeah. I like the Christmas jumper, I must admit.
I wish the Ethan versus Hassan debate ended like this. Wait, what is this? Can I watch this on stream? Yeah, okay.
Fucking fighting the phones, man.
It's, currently on the India-Pakistan border.
Get him back. Who's winning? Samsung. Oh god. Reasonable.
Oh, that's fucking hilarious.
Oh my god.
This is great.
I don't know what you want. If you let my daughter go, that'll be the end of it. But if you don't, I will look for you. I will find you and I will kill you. What I do have are a very particular set of skills. Skills I have acquired over a long career. Skills that make me a nightmare for people like you, I don't know who you are. I don't know what you want. If you let my daughter go, that'll be the end of it. But if you don't, I will look for you. I will find you and I will kill you.
Oh my god.
Oh, there I ruined it. I love there I ruined it.
Such a lovely tune.
And what do you mean you ruined it? That is amazing.
Like,
Exactly, yeah.
It sounded like a Mr. Rogers intro or something.
It does. You moron! You racist piece of shit!
Ethan. Ethan.
Yes, sir.
Ethan.
Watch it.
Take a deep breath.
Uh-oh, cherry act.
That we
I'm not going to let you cherry act to me, buddy.
I love that
You grab
cherry
that
act.
Dr. Pepper. I'll wait.
Have you seen the picture to the right hand side? Everyone I don't like is Hitler.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Perfect.
Yeah. There's iDubbbz. There's the Nazi sword.
Fantastic.
That's not a Nazi sword, you uncultured bitch.
Well,
listen.
The swastika sword.
I'm listening to you.
Hills
Don't
looks like
worry.
it.
I was just
It's the
grabbing another
swastika.
soda. Go ahead.
Are you not
Good.
embarrassed by
It's a
this
joke.
armpit hair? It's so
Oh my
cringy,
god.
bro. It's like so weird.
What? Please,
Son,
for your
What?
own mental sanity, stop trying to do this. I'm pro-terrorism, Ethan. Violence is inevitable, Ethan. You fucking moron! You racist piece of shit!
Yeah, that's classic Hassan right there.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Maybe I will watch the context puke.
Maybe I will watch the context puke. Yeah, maybe
That's
you
so
should, Hassan.
funny.
Maybe you
He's
should.
such a fucking weed.
Like,
What a
battle
twat.
of the retards.
I bet he blasts that new Kanye song all over the house.
Oh, no doubt.
Oh,
That's
he
what he
does.
just
Yeah.
off to.
Best believe it.
I saw that.
Yeah,
That's
it
good.
Yep,
Easy.
that would have solved the problem.
Yep.
That would have been the quickest end to that.
Yep.
Beautiful.
Oh, this
Oh.
one, yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
Should I come up?
This has got to be fake, but if it's real,
This fucking absolutely boiled my piss.
I'm just in
No,
the mood for someone.
that's absolutely not. You know what this apartment is.
I mean,
It's very prestigious. We do not have that sort of food in this apartment.
Someone ordered it. I'm talking to them right now. They just someone ordered it.
Absolutely not. No, they didn't. They wouldn't order it from here.
But
if they did, I don't know. I mean, is that organic?
I can show it to you. They ordered. That's your address.
No, they're going to cancel that then. Because
but they haven't.
No, they're going to
I was just talking to them.
It's not going.
And why you just interrupted?
That is not going into my apartment. We pay very good money.
Ma'am, I don't know about who lives there, who's not. Someone has ordered it. It's my job to give it.
I
think I'll be going in.
They will. No, I'm going to go to the.
As soon as they open the door, I'll be in. I'm just waiting for them to open it.
No, I'm sorry.
Ma'am, this is
absolutely not.
Yeah.
This is
ma'am, no.
It's not organic.
Ma'am, this fucking
the food is not needing.
Ma'am, someone has ordered it. I'm going to get in trouble.
I would have cunt punted her.
Cunt punted reading, ma'am.
Straight away, that's a sign.
Are you going to pay for it now? Because someone already paid for it.
No, it's gone now.
Are you going to pay for it?
It's gone now. I will.
It's not coming off my paycheck. You have to pay for it now. You know that, right?
No, absolutely not. They're not coming in.
They just saw what you did. You have to pay them now for that.
No,
they already paid for it.
No, because I will be having words with them about this sort of thing.
But I don't care. I'm going to get bad rating. I have other deliveries to do. You just threw it there.
Kneecap.
You just made your prestigious building dirty.
It's trash.
What do you mean it's trash? They paid for it. If they want to eat it,
If they want
it's
to
there.
create some trash, no, it's not coming in our building. That smell will be in the.
But you have to talk to them. They live here. I don't. It's just my job to deliver.
I can smell on my hands now. No.
What an absolute fucking sponge.
I noticed there was a community underneath that.
Yeah, 100 lashes minimum.
It's a skit from the real world.
Is it? You fucking for
I
real?
would have still punched the lights out.
Yep.
I would have. That bitch deserved a cunt punt.
I really hope that isn't real.
Yeah, it's not.
Like
Italian accent.
Oh, I love this dog.
Hey, yeah, this is great.
Oh, I love this dog so much.
This made me think of Jan Witch as well.
Husky has an Italian accent.
Rispondi a questi cattivi. Bravo, ma che vuoi? Diglielo. Sono cattivi. Dici, tu sei troppo educato. Siediti, fai vedere quanto sei educato. E vai, siediti.
You know what that dog's saying? The dog's saying, "Go fuck yourself."
Bravissimo.
Husky has an Italian.
Bravissimo.
Is an adult problem that nobody prepared you for. Having to figure out what I'm having for dinner for the rest of my fucking life. Also, that your car and your appliances will shit the bed the second you have any money saved. That my knees and my back are gonna hurt every time it fucking rains. The price of paper towels. Accidentally ruining your entire fucking week because you stayed up past 11 p.m. on a Tuesday. Having a favorite burner on your stove that if anybody else uses, it's a fucking issue. I wouldn't call it a problem, but being excited to cancel plans, waking up injured after doing fucking nothing, you just slept wrong, having to recover after extensive socializing, spending $8.99 on a head of lettuce just to have it die in the fridge, trying to figure out if you're just depressed or dehydrated, having your entire body crack like a fucking glow stick just because you stood up, the absolute betrayal of a hangover lasting 2 business days, every new pain you feel in your body turns into a game of temporary or permanent.
I'm airing on permanent.
Oh,
nice. I have none
we all
of them.
Felt that one. All of us felt that one. Apparently, except Hanayama.
Send this to your friend who was a little off. Hey, little guy. You're extremely weird and gay, but your friend loves you and thinks you're very beautiful. Beautiful gay. Send this to your friend who is a little off. Hey, little guy. You're extremely...
And just for context, that's what I sent to the entire group.
What are we doing here? Only D-Gens.
So I can record another win for me because I didn't open that.
This might have been me.
Oh my god.
Everybody knows I'm fucking so big.
Was that the Swedish chef?
No, I recorded the song.
This transition is perfect.
Alicia.
Okay.
Hell yeah.
And again.
Asylum seekers are being targeted by a drone dropping eggs and stink bombs outside hotel accommodation, LBC can reveal. Footage, which appears to have been shared online by the perpetrator, shows multiple incidents so far this month. In one clip, a stink bomb lands near a man who's standing outside a hotel, while in another, a drone tracks 3 people through a car park before dropping an egg that narrowly misses them. Staffordshire police say an investigation has been launched. Asylum seekers are being targeted by a drone.
Oh, so terrible.
Have you got a license for those eggs?
Oh.
Goat's missing this.
The fucking goat.
Scream.
Appropriately long.
Oh my god.
Oh, honey.
Don't lick that wire, man. Oh, jeez, come on, don't do that.
I kind of want to ask Goat if she experienced that.
Don't
Right.
use my electric fence.
Let's do one more, and then we're on to outros.
Yes.
Mate. Right, ladies, gents, it's that time of the evening where we flip into the outros and find out where we're all going to be and what we're all going to be doing.
Durka.
Smu the DJ, what you got coming up? What you doing? Where you going to be?
Maybe some streams tomorrow. I'm not too sure yet, but it's probably going to be an art stream though. Nothing too fancy. Saturday I should be back to normal because I'm traveling back to Germany on Friday, so I'm going to be landing on Saturday morning. And yeah, probably going to stream before Anime After Dark if I get home in time, because you know how the train services are here.
Yay!
Yay! Other than that, yeah, next week, as of next week, I'll be streaming more frequently to Kick as well. So I start to reckon up the watch hours, getting some followers over there as well. So that's pretty much going to be me for the week. And yeah, just make sure you follow Nerdy Neo and get the Company Boys to over 100 subs on YouTube, please.
Thank you. Sounds good. Cheers, Smu. Paul.
Thank you for having me.
The Pickle Duken.
Pickle Duken. Oh, Jack, by the way, that reggae song you made for me, I made an intro for it now, so now my streams are going to start with that reggae.
Nice.
I love it. So, that song's been stuck in my head since I heard it. Paul Hadouken, him up on stream. Check out me at Paul Hadouken on all the platforms, Twitter, Twitch, YouTube, Kick, Rumble, all that stuff. Also check out the Company Boys, now also on Rumble. We're so close to 100 subs on YouTube, and if you got a Twitch as well, we're also on there. Tomorrow I will be continuing my Elden Ring streams. Yeah, I'm just dominating. Best game ever. I love that game. I may or may not do a stream later today, like in a few. I kind of want to play Titanfall 2 for some reason. Never played it, and people hype it up.
Good.
And yeah, I want to play a shorter game. All my games are 100+ hours, and I need something that's like just a short little fun game.
It's a good time. It's a good time.
Hell yeah.
Hello Kitty Island Adventure.
Coming
Pay
soon on
attention
the
to his banner.
Hail. Follow. He got gags on pickles for money. I don't read. I'm clearly dyslexic, so.
Pickles is a euphemism for dicks.
No, it's literal pickles. I hate pickles so much.
Pickle dicks.
Pickles are disgusting.
They make me eat it all the time. Now I have 3 different pickled items on my streams that you could torture me with and tip and make me eat. Pickled okra, regular pickles, and now pickled quail eggs. So
thank you for the show.
Have you got any of those
Quail's eggs.
Those
they're the
puff
best.
balls? Have you got any of those yet?
Thank you for the short, Paul.
God damn it. What was that, Abe?
Have you got any of those pickled puff balls yet?
Oh no, you know what? I might have to do like a new goal thing. We're like, all right, if we reach a certain goal number, not only will I'll do like an extended stream and then also order those pickled dill
they
puff
look
balls.
delicious.
They look nasty.
And then you're gonna get folded even more.
Right.
God.
Anything else, Gordon?
Thank you.
Anything else?
Company Boys on Saturday and Sunday at 2 p.m. Central Time. Beelzepub late at night, like, or early morning for you Brits over there, but late night 1 a.m. Central Time for the pub on Friday night, Saturday morning, and back here on the Hump Day Chindag with you lovely people. Thank y'all so much. Y'all chat. Go fuck yourself.
Days. Thank you very much, Paul. Jack.
Hello, I am Jack Tarlad. You can catch me on all my socials at Jack Tarlad. This week, as continuing the in real life stuff, I've got to put hiatus on Read and Roll. But next week, we're back to full form. And in fact, next week, I will be streaming every single night of the week, apart from the weekend. But every weekday night, I'm going to be streaming on Rumble. Sometimes exclusively, sometimes not exclusively. I don't know what it is that I'm going to stream, but I've got to get the streaming hours up over the next 2 to 3 weeks. So I will be streaming at least 3 hours every single night. So yeah, look out for that. I think I'm gonna start Expedition 33 and Lords of the Fallen, as was suggested by Greg last week. Obviously.
If you need a guest,
Read and Roll is going to be. Thank you, Abe. Obviously, Read and Roll is going to be on YouTube on Thursday next week. I can't remember who we have. I think it's Daramuth because we missed out the last episode. But apart from that, you'll catch me here on Wednesday night, of course, with the rest of the Chinwaggers. So look out for all my streams and stuff. I'm going to be doing some retro gaming as well. You know, maybe some Game Boy games, maybe some NES games, some, SNES, all that kind of stuff. So look out for it.
Sounds awesome. Thank
Solitaire.
you very much indeed.
Get a pack of cards and do Solitaire. That's retro.
Blah, 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 blah.
I thought you said carrots.
No. Anyway. I'm not doing anything. I'm going to see Steve Wilson Saturday night. That's basically the highlight of my week. It's going to be grand.
Happy days.
Awesome.
Thank you.
Maybe old.
This is a lie.
This is a lie.
This is a lie. This is a lie.
Not.
No,
It's not.
It can't be a lie. It can't be a lie.
No, hold on. Put
We
me back.
just challenged it after 52 fucking weeks.
Put me back.
Oh,
Judge Dredd.
Nope.
Nice.
Strontium
gang.
Dog. Yeah, when was this? This was May, so around this time, 1984. I was 14.
I was going to say it's early
Nice.
80s. Early
1400.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah,
it's
14th centuries.
This actually,
Hanayama.
Strontium Dog's actually part of the Judge Dredd universe. It's slightly earlier than Judge Dredd.
Yeah. So obviously Saturday, Anime After Dark, watching more Old Country Bumpkin and more Lazarus. And then next week back here, because in the meantime I have nothing that I know of and or should be shouting out. So that's basically it.
Happy days. As always, pleasure.
Next.
Thank you for coming.
Next.
And then we got Zaib.
Habibi.
Well, things I've got on the docket for sure will be after tonight, Beelzepub on Saturday morning, then Anime After Dark in the evening. Then I'll be on Screaming Into the Void on Samuel the Infamous' channel, and then after that I'll be on the Comics Families stream. Mm-hmm. Following that, I'll probably be on... Well, I will be on Team Play Tuesday on Tombi's channel. Yep. Then I'll be back here next Wednesday. But in between, you'll probably also find me on Syfax's channel or Theater of the Grid's channel for all sorts of shit.
Sounds good.
And then you'll probably see me in every stream ever in the meantime anyway.
Sounds good. Thank you very much indeed, as always, for joining Yarnwich.
Hello. Oh, you can find me over at Yarnwich Live, where I play games and I swear a lot and go crazy. I will be playing Baldur's Gate 3 tomorrow with the Uncle Martin, and then doing a little bit of some sort of horror game on Friday. I still haven't figured out which one. And Don't Starve on Saturday. Oh, that's right. Yeah. I'm going to be over on the Geek Gear Crochet's channel tomorrow evening.
Nice.
And I will also be on Daramu's channel on Friday evening. So it'll be a little busy.
Right on.
Sweet.
Right on.
Yeah, that's me. Thanks for coming.
Cool. Right.
That's what she said.
On.
I'm going to say nothing.
Yeah. We just got to leave that there. Let's see next Jan.
New blurb.
Indeed. Right. Our special guest.
Oh,
Enygma,
me.
thank you very much indeed, as always, for coming on.
Thank you for having me.
Enygma's going to
Whenever
be
you need me.
next week as well. We're doing a twofer.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you guys want me? I'll be here. I promise.
Fuck yeah.
You can find me at Evil Enigma on all sorts of things. I am trying to get to 500 subs on YouTube. I'm at 158 right now, so I need a lot of help with that. But I stream 5 days a week. And I'm doing a bonus stream. I've done bonus streams all week. I'll be doing my last one tonight, about an hour after I leave here. I will eat some dinner, and then I will get on, and we'll play in Lunar 2. That's what we're doing, having a good time doing that. We completed Lunar 1 yesterday. Now we're into Lunar 2, and just been on a big retro JRPG kick lately, having a great time with that. And, of course, I also have a Fourth Wall store where you can get my question mark jersey. You can get a water bottle like this. And I just put up some new stuff on Saturday, actually, with a new logo that I created. So
nice.
You guys help me out with that. I'd appreciate it.
Perfect. Thank you very much indeed.
Thank you. I appreciate you guys, always.
No, you're more than welcome, Sharp. Always links for everybody that's in the panel. You'll always find those in the description, whether you're on YouTube, Rumble, whether you're on mine, Smooth, whether you're on Yanni's, you'll always find it. No Baldur's Gate 3 today, so going to cancel Baldur's Gate 3, no problems. Tomorrow, going to be playing some Expedition 33, going to carry on the adventures. Friday. Friday's the important day. Outside of everything else, Friday is going to be exclusive Rumble, but it's going to be 100% as much a charity stream to push numbers to Jacob Ironside's charity, GoFundMe. So make sure that you come and join me on Friday. If you want to come and join in with the chat, I'm going to throw myself into Discord. Come and join me. If you want to have a chinwag or anything like that, you want to come and play some games, just let me know if you want to play whatever, and we'll jump across and we'll play those as well.
Sounds good.
So until then, guys, thank you very much indeed for joining us on episode number 52. We'll be back next week with the same shit, different day. Until then, guys, look after yourselves. It's been an absolute pleasure. And thank you for all your love. Bye for now.
Bye.
Bye.
Go fuck yourself.
Go fuck yourself.